a good idea though. Like.
Yeah.
A little more professional.
Yes. Oh my god. I know you.
All right, I think this is good.
Remember,
This
I
is
was drunk
good.
as fuck.
Vic, you showed
I'll
me.
sit here.
Dude,
Let me open the window.
No, this.
So, guys, how do you feel about the world in 2023?
What did you say? How do you
I know what. I'm gonna ask you the question.
I'm
What do you
my nose
think
comes
is
from
expected
something.
for you to achieve in 2023? What are your goals
Okay.
for the whole year?
My goals for this year, probably I would say I'm probably gonna get my own place in August,
Get in the fucking
and from there I'm gonna be going to community for 2 years.
Slay.
But I guess that's 2 years later.
Slay.
But I mean, but after that I'm gonna graduate. So I'm also really excited for fucking senior weekend.
You know, I really respect you. You said that
Yeah.
you're gonna go to community college. It's much cheaper than regular college, and,
Yeah.
and it's free, right? Isn't it free?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And sometimes you can even get benefits. So.
Yeah, there you go. So
Yeah.
so like that is an escape of the Matrix in and of itself.
It is though, in some
Speaking-
way, because you could still get the same education as
Yes.
regular.
Speaking-
So that's why I'm going there for another, to get all the required classes done, and hopefully I get a good good grades, and then get a freaking scholarship to NYU.
That's good.
That's the plan.
Mhm.
That shit is gonna be there.
Speaking of escaping the Matrix, what do you consider the Matrix?
That's
What
an
do you consider
interesting
what do you consider
question.
as like a society? And how would you be able to escape it? With no help, how would you do it? What would you do for yourself?
Okay. Alright, these are so many questions I want. It's like,
You can answer any one. I won't hold you against.
So I think the Matrix would be kind of like, it's hard to put into words because I'm just such a visual, but
Right.
I would say the government is in control of us.
They're fucking
I
with
mean,
us. They're fucking with us.
obviously they're in control. They're the
Yes.
government,
Right.
but in some way we're just fried to the point where we have to go to fucking school, pay all this money, give them all this money, take a fucking loan, and they get even more money.
You feel like you're in a prison.
Fucking, it's
You
like,
can't do nothing.
and even I mean, so not to get too deep with it, but I also think that religion is also made up for money.
Nah,
Look at me like that. So I mean, basically, the religion is
You
the
think religion
number
is
one
not made up? Is that what you're
money
saying?
making. Kind of. I mean, I guess.
Wait,
Part of
I
me
just
thinks
misheard
it.
you.
Okay, so basically, religion is the number one. They make so much money, the government, because everyone follows. You just don't understand. I feel like I can't put it into words.
No, but you're making sense. Perfect sense.
It's just they.
You think that
Are you
religion?
meaning religion is
Rel-
one of the
rel-
leading cause of mass
money. It's the number one making money. That's why they made it in the first place. It's not.
Right.
That's what's going on though.
So you
And
think
people
religion
really
is
knew-
capitalist?
I'm not really. What is that?
Capitalist meaning, if you're saying
It's
they make a lot of money, it's pro-capitalism would mean they're pro making money off of other people and they're
Oh yeah. Well, that's the point.
the money goes in
Yeah,
and out.
because but only part of me thinks that. The other part of me still believes that there's God. I don't know. So that's just what I think.
Well, there could be
Do
both.
you believe in God?
There could be
That's
both.
what I think.
There's
the
just
Matrix.
certain.
I do
That's what
believe
I
in God
think.
because
Leaders
some
that
bad
Yeah,
things
exactly.
they happen to some people and those bad things don't happen to other people, right? And I feel like that's God keeping other people safe. You know what I mean? There's unpredictability and chances in the universe, and I feel like that's God. You know, that's God in control. He's like the people that aren't doing well in society, they're gonna fail and stuff, right? But the people that are doing well, right? If they have like something inside of them, like a really good trait or something, they're gonna continue making kids and like their bloodline.
I think that's just karma.
I think
Like, if you just-
I
You think
definitely-
karma's real?
Yes,
Obviously.
course.
Yes.
I
If you
definitely
do
think
something
there's a
bad,
higher
it'll come back
power
to you.
though.
You think there's a
some
higher
kind
power?
of, there's some
There's
kind of,
definitely a higher power. 'Cause
Well,
we're in
power
a
out
galaxy.
I can be religious, but at the same
There is higher
time,
power.
I can
There's
disagree
definitely
with
It's
the
like
capitalist
something,
organizations that
but
I can disagree with organized religion, but
it's
still
like,
be
You
religious.
never know.
higher. Right.
Unless we really, do you guys know about fucking, what's it called? Fuck, it's like astro projecting?
Astral projection.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah,
that?
I can do astral projection.
What is that?
Really?
It's like where you go into like it's like there's multiple like universes and like it's like a dimension almost that's like a different realm than like here. It's like in between here and like another world. It's like you astral project
Oh,
so you could like see yourself for like your life.
right. Oh shit.
You've done that before?
Yeah, dog.
And what was your future?
It's not like that clear cut. You know what I mean? Like
How many times have you done it?
I have visions and stuff. Like it's different.
What visions
That's
have you
crazy.
seen?
Wow.
Give me one, for example.
I believe in like a lot. I don't know. Like I'll go a little bit in, but like I'm obviously like not gonna be like da 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 da. Let me like I'm trying to think of one. Like when I died, like
Your ego death when you
no,
took
like
a
when
bunch
I
of
no,
acid.
like when I actually know, like when I
She saw
died,
herself die, I think.
like
When
when I
you
died, like when I died.
When did you die?
How did you die?
How did you
Like,
die?
so long story, but I ended up like overdosing and I died, right?
Oh,
So, but I
Oof.
saw
That's
what
some
I
white-
Oh,
saw.
what were your visions? Tell us about your visions.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So what I saw wasn't like a light or anything. It wasn't like any of that shit. It was literally just like shadows, like that.
Oh my
it was
God,
just darkness,
stop.
just darkness. But it was like calm. It was like eerie feeling of calm, like in Stranger Things when they walk into like what's the thing
The
called?
upside down?
Upside down. It's like
Oh, it's like that black. It's
Just
like
like-
they're just
But
so
you
black.
Exactly.
you know something's there.
Exactly.
You know something or some
That's
things are there.
exactly-
But shit like that scares
Or just
me.
like
That's
screaming.
Like, I wanna be
It sounds like
reincarnated.
You know what?
Deftones.
be-
You know how
I wanna
Deftones
be
sound
sent
like?
to a
They're just like
different
banging the fucking
universe.
guitar.
What
It
was
sounds
your-
like that.
What?
Was your soul out of your
What
body?
is it? Say it again.
You know, like Deftones sounds like they're literally like using a machete on the guitar, like
Yeah.
an actual machete just banging, like
Yeah.
kind of like that. But you can still hear things around you. You still have like consciousness, but it was kind of different because I also have astral projected, which you still like also have consciousness, but you're in an outer body feeling.
Damn.
But that's also a different thing than lucid dreaming.
I know. Have you ever lucid dreamed? I lucid dreamed when I was. What? Oh, because it was a bad. It was like I was trying to go to sleep and then that shit was, oh my god, it was scary.
I've had near death
I
acid
was like,
dreams. Yeah.
How?
Oh, it's like a
what?
chocolate thing. It's like
I used to
waffles
take
and
too
shit.
much acid and
Where'd you get that from?
like straight up like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
60s, 70s, people like people like Charles Manson, like I was going insane,
Where'd you get that from?
just bad shit
Downstairs.
happened, like
Can you-
crazy
Yeah, I'll
stuff.
check.
That
I'm
sounds
trying to
like it's
talk,
not
too.
even like real, like happens on acid. It's not.
I know.
It's not. I saw like blood coming out of the walls. It's like not it. It's not it.
That's what
It's not it.
psychedelics do to you.
The shrooms I fuck with.
So
Acid
Vic,
is
you would say you
wild.
still
That's me
hallucinate
too.
from the shrooms and all
Of
the shit?
course, it's a psychedelic.
Not still. Like, I
Have
don't-
you
I
guys
don't, like,
ever
look at
hallucinated?
It's
reality.
not even like hallucinating. It's kind of like maybe
It's like
it
an
was-
alternative reality.
Have you ever hallucinated?
Alteration.
Have you ever?
I saw myself in their point of view, bro.
Oh,
When
well,
I
yeah,
was
Oh.
like, that's like acid projecting, but that it can do that without tripping. Kind of,
Yeah,
like if
you
that's
can
kind
do
of what you're
that.
saying.
You have to go into like, you have to like literally lay there and like, you have to feel yourself.
Text him and yell at him.
No.
He
for-
knows. I mean, because I got a viewer on here. I know.
NPC.
viewer.
Fuck.
For, hey,
Bro.
Yo, let's talk about NPCs. What do y'all
That shit was-
consider?
On a lighter note,
What do you-
on
no.
a lighter note.
What do you consider an
An
NPC?
NPC is a person
drink.
working
I'm
at
trying to
McDonald's their
drink.
whole life. A person that doesn't want to level up their spiritual well-being, right, mentally and everything like that. That's what an NPC is. Like they have no, you know, they have no projection for their life. They have no improvements.
Why? That was the question that we were gonna ask.
Why?
Why is New York City filled with NPCs?
Bro,
Wait, what the fuck? What do you
that
mean?
shit is a whole simulation because there's like freaking first of all, our trees
Fuck me.
are planted as male trees.
Oh, you know that too.
Right.
When they could easily do both, which actually makes
Like in Italy or France,
fuck
if
over
you
the
go to
ecosystem.
Europe,
You can
they
breathe.
have freaking like the apples and the trees and peaches, and why over here we have pollen. People with freaking the United States.
It makes us sick so that we have
It's
to buy
not-
cold medicine.
Damn.
I guess so. Yeah.
Fact.
So another thing is like,
That's a fact.
you say all these people are
Another
NPCs,
people
but a
are
lot of them
getting all of them are
aren't
getting
even
allergies.
NPCs. They're not NPCs. The government just
That's
literally
not, that-
introduced the crack epidemic, heroin epidemic.
That's not
now
the,
people
what
are
I was
just
saying
on
about the
fucking.
NPCs.
Oh, are you saying like actual like people
No,
that
I was
aren't
just
real?
saying that. Like, first of all, about the fucking trees. Like, I'm like, bro.
What the
like,
fuck are you? Dog.
Did she
There's
just say?
people bringing
Did she-
poppy
did
flowers
she-
from the border of Mexico. That's
Did
how.
she
That's
just
how.
say? Is she
you bring
talking about
poppy
people that
flowers.
aren't real?
Because
Okay.
like that's what you said that. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's what NPCs
You
are.
said that before.
But with NPCs,
Not
we're talking
really. I
about
guess it's people who fucking like are just
that are just there.
So then why do you
Basically-
think
like they're
NPCs
fucking weird.
like,
Like they're
the
just
people who
weird
are
with
just,
it,
like,
bro.
sent here?
No
Yes.
cap.
Like my teacher's an NPC, bro.
Okay, but
Bro,
why
I see
does
this,
like
listen,
everyone?
listen.
No, because you've had that. But I
They're
understand
off,
yours.
bro.
That's what you do.
NPC is like they're just there to fill the world.
No,
They're
I
not
know,
really
like
there for no
like a
purpose.
fucking unplayable character.
Yeah.
Non-playable character.
It's literally what it stands
It's
for.
literally that.
non-playable
Like it's
character.
just players. It's just people.
They
filled
give
just
they
to
get
fill the world.
opportunities in their life to be in a position of top
You
power,
know,
but they don't choose
Last
that,
time I was drunk
you know,
with
goal in
Adrian,
life, and
he was
they
talking
go
about
back to
those
being normal and
NPCs,
stuff.
like,
There's
they're not real
NPCs that win the
people.
lottery,
What the
right?
fuck
They
are
just
you
spend their
talking
money
about?
on a bunch of
That's what
hookers and
I thought
strippers,
he
and
was
then
on to.
they go back to
Rishi
working a
is
9 to
an
5
NPC.
minimum wage job.
No, Rishi.
Yeah. So
Wow.
yeah,
No, Rishi from Rutgers.
he
Oh,
only
He's an NPC.
yeah.
Harrison.
He only wears
Oh,
one
my-
And
name.
Harrison is
Harrison.
an NPC too.
No, this is live. Fuck.
I know. They can
We
hear
love
it
you,
too.
Harrison.
Rishi and Harrison,
one
you're both NPCs, nigga.
Yo, the way I fucking walked into your house, your parents looked at me like,
Same.
because
Like,
I mean, I
like,
looked,
hold
I
up,
looked, me too. I'm like, oh,
I was like, hi.
hi.
Yeah, I know, I
didn't
saw
even
you
say
like,
nothing
hi.
back.
I didn't wave. Like I was like, hi.
Hi, me too.
I
Because I was like, yo, what's
looking at
the
me
dog?
still.
I was like, I just had to run. I was like, Kenji, I was like,
He
yo,
was
what's the
probably
dog?
like,
Nah, bro. I just said
Honestly,
hi.
bro.
He said hi. And then-
nah, but let's talk about the main thing here. Right?
What's the main thing?
You always see how certain genders have a certain role. Shit. Like, you know, the masculine men need to be masculine, the feminine needs to be feminine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you believe in masculine and women?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why and how? What makes you believe that there is masculine?
I don't
Women.
think it's even like masculine. I just think it's like androgynous.
I think the main thing is when those like roles mainly started applying, it was mostly in like a working field. So now, because of the time that we're in, a lot of women are not only allowed but like capable of doing those things.
Right.
Not that
And
they
need
weren't
to.
before.
And need to.
It's
as well.
just
You now
They wouldn't
you're
let
now
us.
able to have
we
the
didn't
ability.
have the freedom. Like
You're able to have the ability to do it now because you
that
weren't
shit
able
was
to before.
that shit literally was
Mhm.
illegal. Like you had to stay home. You had to do a woman's job.
No,
But now you
you're
can go to
done.
school and pursue whatever you want.
You're
So
done.
Right.
What?
You're done.
I definitely agree with that. But I definitely think that there are women who just like prefer themselves more masculine, but so like are not trans.
What
but,
if
like,
what
they
if those
still-
women the reason why they're doing that is because they're jealous that, you know, because I feel like men, they have like traits that are better than women, like just physio like biologically and stuff, right? And then
Like what?
women are also better than men in some ways, obviously, right? You know, but
Yeah.
you know, it's definitely there's definitely a difference. There's definitely a difference between men and women,
Yeah.
you know.
Of course.
So
How do y'all feel about that statement?
Okay,
Well, biologically,
No,
like
that
what you're
was
saying,
interesting.
if
You're
you're, that was an
being
interesting way of saying that. But I think what you're trying to say was
like, why
a
are
little-
men taller than women on average? Like, what does that
I mean,
explain?
Because we have
Obvious.
different bodily.
Because it's
Autonomy.
masculine genetics.
There's woman and female. There's
Hormones.
woman and female in everything.
Like, I don't have a
Yeah.
dick. I'm a woman. Like, what do you? A female, biological woman.
Yeah.
Do you believe there's more than 100 genders?
No,
Uh,
I believe there's
Someone-
two genders.
Yeah, there's two genders. Yes.
Someone told me that there's 5 genders.
There's two genders.
What's the other gender?
First of all, what's the first gender?
Male.
And what's the second
female.
one?
Female.
That's
Where
it.
are all the other
That's
genders in the bathroom? But anyways, but like no, but like what's the other ones though? I wanna
Like,
hear
if you're
them.
I don't
not
know.
either,
I always
like,
wanted to ask someone that
I'd say like
It's
maybe
just what.
they're 3.
Just like how a
if,
fish
like,
or
someone
a dog,
wants to,
you
like,
look at it, you see if
You
it's
see
a
what
fucking
it is.
male
You
or
don't
a
see a
female.
fucking fish dog.
Fish
Like
dog.
where it's like woo woo
I'm
woo woo,
dead,
and they're like
bro.
swimming.
I don't know though. I've talked to like some like
I got a party.
Do you have
We
we
Libra in
know
your
we
chart?
have some friends.
Do you have Libra in your chart?
Fuck. I'm a fucking Leo because.
Guess my
I'm a
sign.
Sagittarius.
But I'll let you know.
Guess my sign.
I don't know.
Guess. Take a good guess.
You're giving Leo vibes, to be honest.
Really, I'm a Capricorn.
Nah.
We're good, though.
My best friend is a Capricorn.
See,
Did you not hear me
Capricorns are
just-
the best people.
Did you not hear me say?
I'm a
You were right.
Sagittarius.
Which
I
one
better
did
say
you ask
that
me
right
about?
before you say
I wanted to see if
Which
anyone
one
else
did
would
you
say it,
ask
but
me
you got it right though.
If
You got it right.
If
Don't
you
worry.
had Libra in
You
your chart.
did it. I'm gonna cry.
You got it right.
Just like
You know what? I'm tired of asking the
I don't
questions.
even
You
know.
you give me a
It's
question.
I don't even know why these girls.
You have good luck when you tap into the social side of your
What's
personality.
Give me a question.
Well, but we have. Wait,
You
can I
can
bring
keep
up a
Someone
point?
give me a question.
Can I bring up a
wanna
point?
answer
Can I bring
anything.
up a point?
Okay, go ahead.
So what about? Let's talk about how we were just talking about how there's only 2 genders. What about we have a couple of friends that we all know that actually don't go by either gender. So what's like our like opinion like in real life? Like is it just like a hypothetical? Like we know people that don't go by male or female. So like
Well,
Listen,
what's
listen.
our
I would definitely.
I would say that the modernization of society and everything like that, it's contributed to people getting bored and they're like exploring these like new like pathways in their brain. Like it's a
Yes.
degeneration. And what this is going to lead to is society could potentially fail in the future, right? Like they elected
So what
a
do you mean
president.
society is failing?
They
Okay,
elected
but
a
I would
president
just
like
let them
Biden
be.
who couldn't be a
Let
man.
them think
And-
whatever they
Whatever.
are, but I just know
So who would you-
scientifically it's a man and a male and a female. That's all the genders there are. Just let them.
Listen,
do
if
whatever
So like
they
I'm
want.
still gonna respect
Listen,
them if they want to
listen.
be called
Of
like that. I don't
course,
care.
Listen,
yeah.
if
I mean,
someone-
I'm respectful. I don't
If
care
someone
what you are.
if
but,
someone doesn't want to be a certain gender, okay, I respect that.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're either a male or a female.
Like I think there's
Yeah.
different genders, but there's
It says on your
definitely
birth certificate.
it's
You ain't
just
changed that shit.
no,
Like,
it's just
at
the
the end
different
of the
I mean, no,
pronouns.
some people do get
Pronouns, I feel like
gender
a lot of
reaffirmation.
people. Pronouns, I feel like a lot of people get difficult with.
What about
Because
people
I
with
feel like
gender
if people
reaffirmation?
wanna- That's usually I feel like that's what pronouns
Surgery.
are for because
Because like there's
usually
been
like they
there's been times where
No,
people's
like,
pronouns
when-
that I
when,
knew
like,
was like
they'll
they
get
them.
very
I
fixed
said
with
like
vagina,
she
vagina.
her by accident.
Well,
But it's like
trans,
I'm not
I mean, I
gonna
would say
brainwash
go
my
by what
mind
they
like
are.
okay I'm gonna call
Yeah,
you they or
I would
something
just- I mean,
because it
it's
sounds
like,
weird.
go through the whole
No.
process
No.
of doing it like
But I would let-
Exactly.
So
I
that
never
just
got
is
used
like,
to it. You know what
okay.
she did? She changed
No.
it back to her
I
original
could never do
pronouns.
that to like my
Because
body.
that's no see
like,
how but you see how
Yeah,
simple
I-
that
I-
is.
And then you flip- and then she flips back.
Like that is a little bit crazy of me. I don't know.
Listen. Here's a hot take.
That's crazy.
And
Like
it's
it
like-
alters your entire like. I mean, I'm also on medication, but like that alters like everything. I don't know. We're talking about
About the whole body.
about like gender like steroids and shit.
Oh God. Listen, I have a hot take.
Men that take steroids and stuff, they have a
It's just
temporary
like,
feeling of like euphoria masculinity, but then they die early because their heart gets bigger, their whole body and stuff. You know what I mean? Like
It's just like.
Oh, no, not
But
big
I like respect, like I just let everyone think whatever they are, and I just like at the end of the day though, obviously even if you are trans you could go by that and say you're female, but there's only female and male scientifically.
You know what's so interesting though is that like people literally don't care if you live or die the next day. Like people don't care and shit. Like you think that your job would care if you died?
No one cares if anyone dies.
Like they could just replace you with another person that just
Well,
came
it's
from
your
India.
job, though,
Like you don't even.
Yeah, but you're replaceable.
does it really
and
matter if
it's an,
people at your job?
Anyone is replaceable
it's
at
an
any moment, at
infinite
any time.
industry.
Do you guys believe
Anyone can
in
be replaceable.
reincarnation?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I mean, to an extent, yeah.
I feel like if I die, I'll get sent to a different universe and I'll live a whole new life there. I'll finish what I started.
It's
to
possible,
Uh-huh.
yo. That's very possible.
I part of me
I believe
thinks
that.
Part of me
Like I
thinks
believe.
Why do you
seeing
believe
my-
Part
in
of me
reincarnation?
thinks that we're gonna die, go to our higher power or something, or somewhere down there.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
you'll
Yeah.
know.
You'll know, right?
So
Mhm.
it's either we feel it and go, you know, and
Right.
and then like freaking after that we could choose like what we want to do, if we want to go live again or just stay.
Yeah, that's true. You're absolutely
I don't
right.
know, but I don't.
I feel
know.
like I feel like people like that are unique and stuff. Like they're able to like change the world.
I
and
think I'm
stuff.
letting the OA get to me.
Huh?
None of y'all watch that?
What is that?
Oh my god.
The OA. That sounds familiar.
Oh my god, bro! I've never met anybody who's watched that show before.
Oh my god.
You've watched it?
I've watched.
But
But this shit was like 4 years ago. I've never seen it
I'm
after
watching
that.
it again because now I know.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
What's that about?
I'm like,
okay.
on Netflix, they're like, come on, watch it. I was like, let me watch
Bro,
it again.
yes.
And then
Okay.
I fucking watched that shit again. I was like, yo, this
Or
is
Ozark.
music.
Watch
Oh my
Ozark.
God, that's such a
Ozark,
great show.
I'm gonna
Or
I'm gonna-
Narcos.
Narcos is good too. You ever see House of Cards?
You don't even have to watch Narcos in order. Like
You started House of Cards?
Yeah, I started it, but I never.
I can't
Please
watch. I
finish it.
can't.
House of Cards
House
really.
of Cards.
After I'm
Dude,
done
I
with
kept
this
falling
show.
asleep. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I
When
think
House
I
of
watched
Cards-
Ozark, but I'm gonna do it again.
With House of Cards, it really builds the foundation and showing what true power and manipulation can do to people.
Mhm.
What? Say it one more time?
It's about like corrupt
This is
politics,
not as bad.
but it really shows like power and manipulation and being strategic and really ambitious. It can show how far you can go in life. It's a really good show.
What life is like? I'm not really.
Right. It all depends on what you do and how you control your life.
Well, you can't control your life systematically sometimes. That's the problem. That's why the government sets us up. Have you ever heard of caste system? Caste system basically is like what you're born in like different areas of the world or regions. There's certain like, it's like class, like instead of class, caste system. It's like your level in society based on your importance to society. So, for example, a white man would be on top. And that's like, this is just societal. Like that's not what I see or like what, this is like a theory,
Okay.
purely a theory. Like a white man on top in like America, for example, but in like a different part of the world, like like an Asian man would be on top, right? And then
Right.
the Asian woman would be on the bottom because in Asia, right, and
Yeah.
you know, or not all of Asia, in China.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you mean.
Yeah, people are adopted, or a lot of girls, because I'm also adopted, right? But I'm adopted from a different part of the world, are adopted because boys are more important, and if you have a girl, she'll take care of the person she marries, their family side, and then someone else would take care of the other
That's
family
so
side.
sad.
So that's why a lot
What
of
about other regions?
so that's why I'm saying, like in America,
That's so
the
sad.
white man would be on top in society, right? Because out in society, like the
What
highest
about
class
a
of
different
man
one though?
for a different one.
Yeah, wait, bro.
Like what about
Like who rules
Palestine?
Who rules the United States of America? Classically and in history.
No,
the white
Israel
man.
is giving Palestine
So that's
power.
what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
top of
Israel
the
is-
class system.
You know
The
why?
bottom has been
Because
at
the
one
United States
point
supplies
African-American
Israel,
people, at
and then
one point Latino people.
those
At
resources
one
from
point, and some
Israel,
Muslim
because
people
the United
or
States,
Arab
they're
people
pro
or,
people, right? So they want people to be
Middle
alive. They
Eastern,
want people to
yeah,
live.
people
So
as
all their
well.
medical
That's what
supplies
I'm
and
saying.
everything like
That's
that,
what
they're
I'm
kind of
saying.
like transferring
Trying to,
and
like,
stuff, right?
explain
Because
it
like
to
if you take a look at the
society,
Gaza
caste,
Strip,
caste.
it's like it
So,
borders Israel,
yeah,
and they are
without saying
completely completely
love
broke.
vlog and, like,
They
picturing
have
myself
cut off
online.
access from the West, right? So Palestine is alive because of Israel, and I feel like they're kind of feeding off of Israel, right? So I don't know.
First of all, Palestine is.
Do you
getting-
believe that Israel like
well,
belongs
I was talking,
in?
like, how are you gonna keep freaking cutting me off?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I'm about to go anyway.
Yeah.
Anyways, so how do you say
It's okay,
Palestine
it's every, like, couple weeks.
is feeding off of Israel when
No,
Yeah.
Israel is
no,
feeding.
wait,
No, yeah. Okay, keep
no,
going.
that's what you said,
Yeah, that's what I said.
and
I think someone
because
should die.
Israel, the Israeli people have been with war for Palestine for many years, and they invade them and they kill them and they rape them and they do all the above, and they've been doing that for many decades.
It's a war on women.
And even if you really go to the places, like, you will literally get bombed.
Yo, guess who's in our podcast right now? Let's set that shit up.
I mean, it's just like facts. Like, how are you gonna say they're feeding off of Israel? Israel is the one that wants to wipe them off and take their land.
Have you ever seen the
Like, they're the ones
you
who
believe-
want
Have you
that
ever seen
little
the
land.
documentary?
Yeah, but why
Keep
that
Fighting,
specific?
though. We
Why
keep
that land?
fighting.
Why
Like,
that
that's
land?
why we're still there
Why?
for many
No. My
decades.
question is.
It's been going on.
My
for
question.
many decades.
Yeah, wait. I will.
Keep fighting.
But why don't you guys go further down south? Why don't you guys invade a different area? What's
That's-
Are you talking,
important?
you're
You
talking about
guys.
Israel, right?
Because Israel is literally the size of New Jersey. What is so important about
Israel-
that
Okay, no, they're
land?
talking about Israel. Wait,
What
he's
is
talking
so
about
important?
Israel,
Well, maybe
right?
that's why they want to invade Palestine.
Right.
Yeah.
They want more land. That's the whole point of it, and they
Who,
won't
Israel,
get
right?
sick of it. It's the Israeli
Have you ever
Israel,
seen
right?
army,
They want
and
land.
we.
Yo.
Hold on, the
But it's
U.S.
The
how about you
Israelis-
invade Jordan?
the
You gotta-
Israelis-
There's a whole other
Jordan?
country. Yeah, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, how
of
about you
course,
invade that
I'm
country?
Jordanian, bro.
Israelis-
what's up?
Like, bro.
Israelis are
like,
crazy.
I know, like.
Israelis are ridiculous. The Israelis are ridiculous.
Have you ever
first of
seen
all-
a diagram, like a map of Palestine,
No,
like
honestly,
then,
I never
and then
really seen
like
it.
it over, like let's say it started in 1920. You see like the map of Palestine and
I was
their
like,
their
damn.
territory, and it would be in green. 1946, less, like a lot less, like half.
Exactly.
And then now, in I think 2010, it was like
Yup.
maybe like
Mhm.
10% of what
It's
it
so
used
sad, and no one really knows about it. And the U.S. government
to be. Well,
was
there's nothing we can
helping.
do. That's the problem.
But not even, I don't know about Biden, but I know Trump or someone was doing something. They were just like sending and doing it, and like they were helping, and it's just like, why? Like, it's so tiny. Like, just leave it alone. Like,
There's just,
it's
I feel like there's so
all for
many
land, like,
religions
really? It's all
were
for
made
land?
on that like little piece of land, and I don't understand why it's so like
Here's the
important
thing.
to like. Yeah, I will charge you. I just don't understand, like, you know, like just people are like attacking it, but like why don't you take like the piece of Jordan or something? You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, Jordan, no one could. Israel is not gonna go for Jordan.
No.
Jordan is very powerful.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I just, like, I don't know. I mean, it's just because it's been going on for a decade. It's nothing we can really do about it, but
Do you believe?
Palestine is definitely not feeding off of Israel.
Do you believe that Barack Obama and George W. Bush were war criminals?
I don't know.
No. I feel like no. Barack Obama, he was soft on war, and so is Joe Biden. They're very soft on war because they have two things, and they have one thing in common. Joe Biden and Obama is that Ukraine was invaded by Putin under both of those presidents because they were talking shit about Putin, right? And then under Trump, nobody invaded Ukraine because Trump was like kind of more serious on the war side of things and stuff, right? So basically ISIS thrived under Obama. I don't know if you guys know this and stuff, but ISIS thrived under Obama, and Biden was showing weakness in the military in the Middle East, and that's why Putin decided to invade and stuff. You know what I mean? And I feel like Biden and stuff, he doesn't have a voice for himself, and he has people that talk for him, and you know, it's crazy how people elected a president like him, you know, in my opinion, because he
Putin?
stutters on his words, and I feel like I could be a better president than him.
Putin? Who's that? For which
Yeah,
one?
but like,
For
it's not
I'm talking
everyone.
about Biden. That he's a very
Biden.
Like, sure.
yeah, he's like really weak-minded, and
He
I don't.
really is. He doesn't expand like a president should.
Yeah.
He's just not fit to run a whole country.
He stutters on his words. He can barely talk and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think someone like I think that why are they all old presidents?
yeah, we need a
They're
tough
extremely
person.
old. They
Like,
can't
why
last that
every
long in office.
year?
What do you think of Robert DeSantis running?
I don't
Robert
even know.
DeSantis.
He's young. He is young.
young.
He's like 40 years
He's
old.
the governor. He's the governor
I think
of Florida.
Kanye West should fucking be president.
Oh.
Well, wasn't he supporting
Wait, didn't
Israel?
you just say that
I think what?
Isn't
I
he
mean,
fucking missing?
he's
No.
anti-Semitic?
No, what does that mean?
He's against Jewish people. He thinks
Exactly. You know, Israeli people are Jewish, right?
You didn't know that.
yes, but like that's the
Yes. Then what?
That doesn't-
Why would he be president? He's
that
against it.
He's against Israel. I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
But that doesn't mean we should. He said he likes Hitler. He said he loves Hitler and agrees with a lot of things he did.
I don't. Maybe that was.
Do you
before.
believe-
No, that was
Because
like a
I
month
think he's
ago.
breaking through the matrix.
Dog, that was like a
Really
Yes.
what's
ago.
going on.
Who? Robert DeSantis?
Kanye.
What the
Kanye.
fuck?
Absolutely.
And they really took him. Like they took him and they took Andrew Tate. I don't know.
No, yeah, because Kanye has this
I
like
don't know,
trait.
sorry, this is
Kanye has
exaggerating,
this
guys.
trait inside of him where he's
Suzanne,
like
get out the frame.
he's talking about like I noticed that. I even noticed that about myself sometimes. Is that like Kanye talks about how he's very depressed one day, but then like the next day he wakes up and he has these crazy ideas in his head. Like, yo, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna do very like unique things to change the world, right? Like I have that too
That's what
about myself.
Kanye.
Like
That's what
one
Kanye
day-
really did.
one day, like I could be very
And he
depressed and
really
shit. So if you have
is.
mental illnesses and stuff, some people they're actually made to change the world with the
Yes.
mindset that they have. So they have to
Kanye-
realize
I
that.
definitely believe that.
Did you
I
watch the
definitely-
documentary?
No, I didn't. I
It's on
should.
Netflix. It really shows his bipolar
Wow.
disorder. Like there were some days where he would just sit and do nothing. The next morning he's producing a beat. He's making a song. He's dropping an album. But that
But
was
maybe
Kanye.
that's because he was thinking all the time.
Exactly.
And maybe
Bro,
he's telling us what's
Kanye
going on.
thought of
though.
the future. Kanye definitely thought of the future.
But he's telling
And
us.
he was, and you know what? He was right.
Yeah,
He was right.
yeah. He's telling us what's going on, especially in the celebrity, like Hollywood, kind of area as well. You know, I think he's telling us and exposing what's going on in that industry.
Right.
So he's trying to tell us, and that's why I think the government, because that's also another money making,
Yes.
on big,
You think the
huge
government-
music.
You think the government
this
like
is
covers a lot of
music.
shit up? You think they cover a lot of
Yes, for a fact.
Shit gets covered up every fucking
Now you know what the
day.
What do y'all
government did? They instigated the war
That's with
between
money, like literally
Right.
money. Like
the government. They
that's-
instigated the war between
That's
Ukraine
the
and the
whole
U.S.
matrix. It's the money is control of everything.
What are your thoughts on the war?
The instigation between the Ukraine and Russia war has
Can I
made
see the glasses?
has made the
Let me see the glasses. Let me try them on.
No.
Why not?
Okay.
Would I not look good with the glasses? Come on. I would look good with the glasses.
no. The media was
After.
influencing the war between Ukraine and the United States. They were profiting, making money off of it, right? They made so much money because there was a time where the war was starting between Ukraine and Russia. And hear me out.
Right.
So the United States
How
basically
old
said
are
that the
best
war
friends
already
just
started, and
That's
and basically they basically gave Putin the right of way. They said that the war already started, so basically they gave Putin the right of way, like, oh, if I attack, then the United States isn't gonna do shit. Basically the media
Biden's a
let
pussy.
Putin know. And Biden, he was actually talking shit about Putin, not knowing how powerful he actually is, right? So showing people respect is better than showing people disrespect sometimes. Because Trump, you want me to turn the lamp?
Yeah.
Turn on the lamp and then turn the lights red.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Cause like
Come
you
on.
guys understand what
Maybe
I-
without the light.
Turn
No,
the
no,
lights
turn the
on.
light.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm in the red room, y'all.
Yo, this shit trippy.
Let's
Yo,
talk
this
about
shit
that though.
crazy. The red is always tricky.
Listen.
Sometimes you gotta show people respect because
Let's
you
talk about
disrespect
that.
somebody you don't ever know.
Let's
yo.
talk about the red room. The Red Room was an actual thing during the whole MK Ultra situation in the 1960s,
What is that?
and especially at the peak of the Cold War. A red, you know how like some like photograph things like back in the day it was like red rooms. You were like hanging up on a thing.
Oh yeah, where they would like put it in a solution
They
and
would
then
have
hang it up.
classified photos,
Mhm.
and it had all this equipment, all this crazy shit in that red room.
I don't.
You ever heard of MK Ultra?
I was about to say MK Ultra,
You ever
bro.
heard of MK Ultra?
You've never heard of
MK Ultra was a brainwashing
with
program
acid
with acid and a lot of other
in the
drugs.
60s and stuff.
You will be brainwashed to do certain things. You will be brainwashed to kill people, hurt people, commit suicide, kill someone.
A lot of them could talk about how this is also running in with the government system and the jail system,
Yes.
because a lot of these people
We can't
were
talk
pris-
about this. I'm getting
We're
nervous. The
pri-
CIA might just.
I don't give a fuck.
Kill
Kill me.
all of us.
Kill me.
Oh
Kill
my
me.
God.
I don't give a fuck. Kill me.
But yeah, brainwashing,
Hold
that
on
was a
it.
real thing. It was some crazy shit.
When?
During the 60s. And then they did it for decades. And then the people started finding out about it. They tried to burn all of the documents.
A lot of these were prisoners and you know how people in asylums, mentally ill people that
Yes.
didn't have a choice. So someone like, let's say, maybe some of the people here, dude, we wouldn't be in system. We would have been in an asylum. I mean, anyone gay, and they would have been
Here, take this.
prone to that.
Go do this. Go get
You're
this
right.
person.
You're
And
right.
they were trying to see if they could brainwash us to become basically like trained
Robots.
for them, like
And that's what they saw them using for.
yeah.
There could have been an informant, like let's say it was a Russian informant. They would brainwash them to say this and go to the enemy.
Yeah.
Go where?
They would go back to the enemy and say fake information, and then the U.S. could take advantage of that.
Big information.
So, okay, so like let's say if there's something. Okay, let's
say you were planning an attack, right? You would brainwash the enemy to told them to go to the place where they were not going to.
Not even an enemy. You would brainwash a captive from the enemy's side.
Yes, and
right?
that way you catch them by surprise because they thought you were over here. Turns out you were over there.
Not even something like that. It would have been something more serious with like something incredibly like important about the government. It wouldn't have been something. It wouldn't have been something as simple as like let's switch the battle plans. That's like football for them. That's like
Yes.
football for them. It would have been something like instead of telling them that we have say that this leader died and that blah 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 blah. I don't fucking know. Like let's talk about it. I don't fucking know. They could say anything. They could say anything, and that person would go back spreading false news, false information to the enemy, which would quite literally could fuck them up so badly that they lose a war.
Yeah, I believe that.
So
With acid?
yeah,
I feel like when MK Ultra,
Acid fucks you up, bro.
MK Ultra
That's
still
why I
exists
like
to this
shrooms
day.
better because
I fuck with shrooms.
You've tried acid before?
You could be brainwashed off of acid, real shit. You can.
Yeah, I think so.
Shit, I was chilling.
But I definitely think that shrooms is better than acid since it
I would share-
At least it's a mushroom and it's not made
It's
in
coming
a
from
lab.
Earth.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
haven't
true,
tried
yeah.
one.
It's a natural
So,
psychedelic, yeah.
a tab. That's why LSD.
You ever talk
a
about
psychedelic
you ever
is
look into
made
the third
in a
eye?
lab, which that's why it makes you. That's why it's made to brainwash you. It just makes you think all these things. It's just crazy.
You ever look into like the third eye and like opening the third eye and like
I
things like
never
that?
tried.
Because
You believe in
that's
the Illuminati?
because that's what it is. Like you take
That I
shrooms.
believe that
I'm
there
not
are.
talk about opening my third eye.
There's a higher power.
No, but-
What?
Um,
Say it.
No, I just like definitely. It's just crazy. Like it's a crazy.
Me
I have
too.
very crazy theories.
Then let's talk about the theories. This is your show
What type
now.
of theories do you have?
I think that
Yo.
like.
NPCs were-
Y'all are being some NPCs right now. Okay, go ahead. Tell us one of your theories.
Honestly, okay. So basically, this goes back to the music industry. I think that the Illuminati. I definitely think that some people from in the music industry might be. Music industry is a part of that, and I think it all is around money. Illuminati. I think that's the pyramid. But I definitely think that I don't know which one. I think that Nicki Minaj and like Britney Spears
You think
and
Beyonce?
all of the I think so.
You think they sold their soul?
Yes.
I think Britney was
I think they
abused
sold
and
it.
put
It-
on lithium. I don't
But
think she's
some
part
of them sold their soul.
Yeah, but-
Britney signed a contract. She was young. She saw that she was getting famous. She didn't know her father was the one signing all the contracts for her because she's underage.
Well,
But
they
it
So
wasn't.
at this
It wasn't.
point,
It wasn't
she's
that.
always
She
yes,
Wow.
was
it
forced
is.
to do it.
Exactly.
But
by
you're
her
saying
father.
that, yeah, but you're saying that she was doing it because she was getting all this money and stuff. She
Oh,
was
really?
on lithium. She was on lithium. Do you know what lithium is?
No.
Me personally, I was used to be
Nirvana?
prescribed lithium. Have you ever heard the song "Lithium" by Nirvana?
It's not like
No.
the battery.
No, it's an
You've been
intense
on-
medication.
Oh
That
my
can-
god.
What does it do?
It's supposed to be like a medication for what is it? I mean, I think it's for bipolar and
Right.
But why is she prescribed that?
because time and time again we can talk about it. I was prescribed it as well. The pharmaceutical companies
But
don't
was she
care about us. They
prescribed
want
it?
money. She was prescribed that. Yes, she was prescribed lithium from
But
the
it
ages
still
of
doesn't
like at a young
explain-
age to like
That's true.
whatever she could stop. And that shit, Kurt Cobain. You know Kurt Cobain and how he died.
That's so
Well,
fucked
I
up.
think
I
at
love
that
wrote a song
point
about
of
them.
their
He wrote a
life,
song
though,
about
it's
lithium.
Not like that.
You think he killed himself? No.
Who?
No.
Who?
Kurt
He
Cobain.
definitely did not
I
kill
don't
himself.
know.
That shit was set up.
I don't know who is
Because
that.
at the angle that it was shot, that shit
Kurt
does not
Cobain
make
with the
sense.
wife?
And it just,
With the wife, the one that set it up, or is that someone else? What? The wife that like texted and she was like meet there, like, and then someone killed him.
the wife?
Which
That
one?
was a theory.
Which one was that? Is that him?
Well, that's a theory, but that is him.
So maybe that is him.
You mean
I
Courtney
definitely-
Love?
I definitely believe the girlfriend sent him.
Courtney Love.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I know
it's Courtney
Courtney
Love.
Love.
It's Courtney Love, the
Oh,
lead
yeah.
singer of the band Hole.
think
I
she
actually,
sent him up.
I'm very intensely
But
knowledgeable
back
about
to what I
this.
was saying though, I really think that at that point of their life, they're not. I think she didn't. This is just my
They
theory.
didn't think about
it's,
it.
It's not. I don't know if it's real.
A lot of people have a real obsession problem, and it comes with that. People are obsessed to be greedy. I'm not even greedy, to be successful. They're greedy to do this. They're greedy to do that,
exactly. Of course.
and they don't care the steps they have to take.
I mean, why are we?
They
So
get
they just want to get there. So they'll
I
do what's
think that's
necessary.
Well, let me ask this question: why are you?
In
doing
order
this
for a
podcast?
man to be in top power
Of
and stuff,
course.
you need to realize that you can't really have a lot of friends and stuff. Like if you want to be in a position of top power and stuff, like sometimes like you have to kind of just be alone, like use your friends, quote unquote, or like never reveal your intentions and just like do it all by yourself, because like you have a girlfriend, she makes you like softer and stuff, right? Like that's what some men they talk about, right? Like even me, I had a girlfriend and stuff, and like it's like you could kind of like feel it. Like girls make you softer and stuff. If you spend time around more men, obviously maybe like some guys they like fight their friends. You know what I
Do you
mean?
think-
Toxic
but, like-
masculinity.
Yeah.
Do you think women really do that?
I mean,
make
what
men
if-
softer.
It would have been
Yes.
shorter to just say.
If it's real, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It would have been
definitely. I
shorter to
think
just
that.
say like you have to be a piece of shit to be in the highest
Yeah.
position.
I feel like a woman.
When it comes down to love, I think someone will.
Well,
do
being
anything.
soft is good.
I feel like on
Being-
a love
a
side,
man being soft,
women
that
could
can
make me
be a
softer.
good thing.
Women have to realize their potential and their power and stuff, because like a woman can literally go inside of a bar and just go up to
We know
a
our
random
potential.
rich guy
Don't worry.
and like, you know what I mean? You know, like ask them, oh, buy me this expensive drink, and then like you resell it on
I mean,
eBay. You know, that's like a whole marketing technique.
I guess, but that's kind of like.
Because that's like the
That's
thing.
kind
is-
of like saying go make an OnlyFans account. Like we're going and kind of begging. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go being like, oh, buy me this
Mhm.
bottle, save that shit, put it in my bag. Like
Mhm.
hell no.
No, because like sometimes and stuff,
I
like
think
I feel like
that's
very
yeah,
rich
I mean,
men.
buy me a drink and give it straight to me.
Yeah.
not to
Very
you.
rich men, they could be like socially awkward or something, right? Where it's like they don't really have like that many girls and stuff, right? So like, let's say you say
I think there are people who want to give money for not even like doing anything.
Because that really
Yeah.
shows how lonely people are.
Exactly.
But a lot of people, they don't want to take the effort to actually go out and find someone
I
for
think
them.
that's
They
exactly
fall
what
into a
it
deep
is.
depression
I
and
think
they
that's
just give
exactly-
up on themselves.
Yeah, that's very
That's
true.
exactly what
That's
they do.
proof it.
There's a movie called Shame. It came out in 2011. It's about this guy with this sex addiction because he suffered from sexual trauma.
Wow.
And there were a lot of women that try to get in real relationships with him, but he always pushes them off because always all he thinks about is what?
His trauma.
Wow.
And what? Sex.
Mm-hmm.
So he falls into this world where it's like sex, work, sex. You really see the pain that he's feeling inside.
Mm-hmm.
And then you really see the pain when his sister comes into his life. So now the things that he usually does, he cannot do because she's in the way of that.
Mm-hmm.
She's in his bubble basically. His house is his bubble. So anyone that comes in there,
she's living in his crib.
basically because she has nowhere else to go.
That's the one he's been with?
No, that's his sister. So one day he tells her like, you're a burden, like you're bothering me, you're not helping me.
Right.
So he went out, he had an orgy, and then next day he left the place. He couldn't find his sister.
Oh shit.
Came to his house, trigger warning. His sister, she cut herself, but she didn't die. She almost died if he didn't find her.
Oh shit.
And then in the end of the movie, he sits in this big empty space, and he falls to the ground, and he's crying because he knows it's called Shame.
I looked that shit up right away.
You really see the pain. Like he's on the floor, he's crying, he's in agony. Like you see like what his actions led to. His actions almost led to the death of his sister. That's when he finally realized, I have to stop. Addiction is a real thing with anything.
Of course. I
With
definitely
anything.
believe that. I definitely believe that you can even convince yourself and
You can convince her and unconvince her, right?
You can unconvince
Exactly.
yourself,
That's
even
true.
with hypnotizing. I think that's true.
You know what a like a drug consumer mindset is? It's like, let's say if you're as hungry, if people like, you know, they're hungry for drugs, right? Like you take one dose and then you take another one, right? Like if people were as hungry for money as they were for drugs, then those people that are actually using their drugs, they'll be very fucking rich. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Because a lot of money goes into even getting drugs in general.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
And people they fucking like they go on like roofs and shit like to like find drugs and shit. Like I don't even know.
Well, that's what addiction is.
And it's so fun, but people, they don't want to search, a lot of people, they don't want to search help for it.
But
They just want to
it's
live,
not-
imagine
they just want to live their
searching
life
that.
in a bubble
Imagine
of not trying
searching
to like help
like
themselves be better.
that.
Yeah, I know.
That's not a choice. It's not a
No,
choice.
It is a choice. It definitely is a choice.
It's a choice to start it, but it's not a choice to be able to stop it all the time.
No, that's
No, it isn't.
It's
all
all
the time.
you.
There's-
at
all
the
it
end
takes
of
is
the
all
day.
it takes is your
Who else
determination
is it
and
gonna
your
be?
mindset.
It is your
Who else is it
determination.
gonna be?
Yeah, it's all you at the end of
Sometimes
the day.
Sometimes
It's
there's
all
nothing
you at
that a
the end
person
of the
can
night.
do.
But if
That's
you
the
have a
only
mindset,
person who can get
Sometimes
someone
if you're a
homeless
mindset where it's
people,
like,
all
I
these
will get
homeless
off of
people
this, I
banging
will
their heads
recover,
into
I
the
will
Well,
be
wall,
better.
exactly,
mad.
but homeless people is a different story.
That's not a different
Who's
story because
gonna
we're talking
do
about
that?
everyone. It is,
Ow,
that's still addiction.
it
That's
is.
the word. That's the
It
word. That's the
is, though.
nitty gritty. That's the most disgusting, most heart wrenching part of addiction is these homeless people that genuinely can't
But
get out of
some
it. So
people
it isn't their
can,
choice.
though.
But some
Some people
But
can't.
don't
Wait,
say
wait,
that you
hold on, hold on,
can't.
hold on.
I'm not saying you
Because
can't.
Some
I
people
said some
can,
people
but that's
can't.
her point. Cause
I know.
okay, word.
But
So my point is that some people still
You
can't.
both have
so it's not everyone. But I completely agree that the average person, if you're addicted to drugs, you can pull yourself out of that shit. Yeah.
But I definitely think that it's all like in your mind.
it's
at
a
the end
mental
of the
thing.
day.
It's a mindset
Like
thing.
if you're homeless, say you're homeless, like, and it doesn't go for everyone. This is just what I think as well. But say that you're homeless, and like I've known people who have been on the streets and they got up and they said, I can't live like this anymore.
Yes.
So you get up, you raise from the ground, and you
I
you
knew
know,
a
but not
guy.
everyone can be like
Yeah,
that.
I knew a guy. His name
And
was
not
Stuart
everyone can live
Rosenthal.
like that, and they choose not to go and do that.
That's
They
like-
want to stay living the easy way.
That's
That's not
that's
the
that's
easy
just
way.
like the
Well,
Matrix.
kind of, because it would
That's the
kinda
Matrix.
be hard to go and reach that.
Because there's gonna be some people that are extremely
I mean,
low
what
and
do you
some people
think?
that,
Like,
that
you
are
think
extremely
that's-
high.
No, but
I feel like this
true.
system. I feel like this system that we have now. I feel like capitalism is much more fair than communism or like socialism and stuff, right? And like
Capitalism is not fair at all.
well, yeah, that's what you think and stuff. But the thing is that
But it's
here
normalized.
you're born into this
Normalized. How do you mean that it's
into
fair?
America when you're born in America and stuff, right? Basically, you have the opportunity. Basically, just like fight. You fight for your position, and if that's how far you can go, like being middle class or being lower class, then that's you. That's the Matrix. They're nerfing you. The Matrix is nerfing you, and then like you know, sometimes you have to like put somebody down in order to become more powerful. Like I don't know how to explain that, but you know, like everybody cannot be powerful and stuff, right? So you have to have like that masculine mindset and stuff, right? Like never be afraid of like fights or anything like that, because like some people, they do very well in fights. Some people, they freaking die from a punch, you know. It depends on how different your body is built, you know. So it's like, you know, you go out in the world and stuff, and if you're a true fighter and you're gonna continue, then you're just, you know, then God's gonna, you know, be like, oh yeah, like this is.
Well, I mean, can you explain deeper into like the masculine mindset? Because there's a lot of women who fight also. So how's that like a masculine like trait? How is fighting a masculine trait?
It's a masculine trait because you're not like you're not like being like a pussy and stuff, right? Like back in the day and stuff, right? Natural selection is natural. There's some people right now, and I feel like they are alive for like I don't even know what fucking reason, because this world is very safe. You guys got to realize that the United States is a very safe country. I was in Ukraine and stuff, right? And there it's like freaking criminals everywhere. Everybody's like robbing you and shit. So like that's like, you know, the United States is a very, very safe country to live in, and it's the easiest country to like survive in and stuff, right?
In comparison to other, like I'm from Guatemala, so I'm right here with you with like you living in Ukraine. Like it's
It's 10 times different.
It's like 10 times like
worse.
It's like
worse
some
than
areas
here.
in the city.
No, it's like worse than areas in the city.
I know, of course, but
Ukraine
like
is going through it.
yes.
But Ukraine, even like they don't have like their roads and shit. Like people could freaking hit somebody. It takes like an hour for the ambulance to come, and then the people
It's a
die.
whole
And
different
in the U.S.,
civilization,
yeah,
They have a
it's
whole
so different. Yo, in the U.S., you freaking something bad happens to you, the ambulance comes in 2 minutes, you're fucking alive. Like there's like people overdosing and shit. They fucking survived that shit. Like the cops are like right there in front of them. No, in America, in the U.S.
Sometimes, not always.
Yeah, but still, it's like
Not really.
Sometimes crime is at a high.
Like
Honestly.
in crime-filled neighborhoods, I think they take more time to go and rescue.
Next answer.
oh yeah, and high crime, yeah. That's why Rutgers University. That's why there's always parties there and stuff, right? Because parties, it's kind of like demon time and shit, right? Where it's like people. It's like
Demon
oh,
time.
I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna do some crazy shit. I'm gonna fuck. There's higher chance of fights, higher chance of fucking somebody. You know what I mean? Like having sex with somebody. It's cause that violence, that passion, that reliability. Like I don't know.
I'm about to go look in our Halloween memories just to like literally show like this is. Hold on.
Yeah, I went
You've
to
been
a
to my
party.
You've been on my.
Just to give you an example, this is the bottle
from
I
New
brought
Brunswick.
to the dorm.
Yeah.
That shit, a huge like, Jesus fucking
Do
Christ.
you do chasers?
Huh?
Do you drink with chasers?
If it's
Where do you stand on the
whatever the
political
fuck that
spectrum?
was. This is Travelers Club. It was $11 for
Huh?
that.
What do you mean?
It's
Like are
literally-
you a Republican or are you
like-
more of like a liberal? Like
I don't know, but I believe that we need a good president.
Do you think Trump was a good president?
I believe in some ways yes, in some ways no.
I feel like he's a very controversial person. So like the way that he's like he made himself look and stuff is that like he was able to get a lot of people's attention because he was so controversial and stuff, and I kind of respect him for that, right? And like he's still alive and stuff, but there's so many people that talk shit about him and like that hate,
Well,
that passion
a
for
theory that I have about
Who are we talking about?
Donald Trump.
that passion,
Oh, okay.
that passion.
So I think that he did this is a theory that I was thinking about. I was like, but it's not something I really believe. It's just theories, you know. So I think that like Trump was doing good things. I believe that he was a bad, like not a great person, because he was smart and he was rich.
He was a
This
businessman.
man-
Yeah,
Exactly.
he made
He was
Oreo.
just-
Like he
He
knows
knows
all the people.
exactly.
He's very smart.
And
He
I
was also
think
on
that
TV.
they threw a bad image out there of him for a reason. So I
Exactly.
think he was doing
Exact-
good stuff.
He was
But-
the escape of the freaking Matrix. That Trump was an escape of the freaking Matrix. Let me tell you, because
Honestly,
he had his own
He really
opinion.
was.
and,
I want Trump. Honestly,
Mhm.
Biden is
I
not
don't
doing
like
anything. We're going
Yeah.
to fail. We're literally going to fail. as
Listen,
a
listen, I
society
went to a
because of
school-
Biden.
I went to
Exactly.
school
That's
that
literally
was
because
full.
of our president.
Listen,
like,
I
I
went-
think that's what it is.
I
don't know.
no, I
But
went to a
think
very
so,
liberal
because Trump
school.
would have, I think it was a better when he was president.
Can you give
He's tough. He was
Can you
very
guys give me,
tough.
like,
And
examples?
he freaking no,
don't
they
know.
said, you know what's so
Off the top
crazy?
of my head.
They said that
Honestly,
he
so
was gonna
you
start a
don't know
war
what
with
you're
North
Don't
Korea.
get
Wait,
into
guys,
that.
he
Don't
said
get into
that.
'cause she will keep asking questions.
He
I
said
don't keep asking.
that
Okay.
the media was saying that North Korea was gonna start a war with the
Well, isn't that
U.S.
the whole point
and
of
then
a podcast?
Trump
Is
goes
to
on
get know
to
people,
meet
like,
up
what people's views
with
are.
Kim Jong Un.
If you can't
Do you know
have
what
a
I mean?
conversation
Wait,
about like a different
Kim
view,
Jong
then-
Un.
So,
Yeah,
Yo,
the
Donald
president of
Trump
North
stepped
Korea.
into his territory and he said, "I am
So
that
I think
nigga,
that's
bro."
No,
really
CNN.
Period.
The
I think
media.
that's really
God,
rude
no,
of you
hear
to
me out.
say.
What?
I think that's a little rude of you.
What
to
did I
say.
say?
Guys, hear me out real quick.
But I'm-
Like
but
like
right now,
the
I'm
media
What did
was
I say?
saying.
I'm just gonna ask questions. This isn't the point.
Yeah, you can ask questions.
So what are you saying?
What were you
Alright,
saying?
The media was saying that Trump was going to start a war with North Korea. You know what he goes on to do? He goes on to meet up with the president of North Korea. Because the media has him wrong. They
Right.
misunderstand him and his message.
Right.
And like he talks shit about everybody, right?
Right.
He talks shit about everybody,
But at
including
the
his
end
own
of the day,
people.
Because
He's
Donald
still
Trump
good.
isn't a pussy.
Yeah.
Sometimes
not a
he
pussy.
was still doing some bad things,
Yeah.
but of course they covered it up. Like he has
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
I don't think he was that good.
Money buys influence and money buys power.
But I think he really was gonna be saving us though, because and especially
He should have won re-election.
especially
Yeah.
economically.
Was
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
can't believe I work as a cashier and I see people coming in and spending so much money. Like it's actually unbelievable what one person it's just I guess what that what's it called? What's it called when the freaking money goes up? It has a name for it.
when your money goes, your net worth,
Money economically when it goes up.
the stock.
The inflation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I guess you could say inflation, whatever, but for one person, it's really gonna cost almost, if you really get everything you really want, almost $200.
Right. That's true.
Some people, that's their paycheck.
Absolutely.
So it's really hard. I mean, especially if you have kids and
Mm-hmm.
it's really hard. Especially for people who are single and single moms, young. I think it's really hard. And I also don't. I can't believe that people would even say no abortions are allowed because that's just crazy to me.
No, well, if I had like a girl and stuff and
But I mean,
like she-
no, not that. But no abortions
Forgot my charger.
illegal.
Mhm.
Abortions are illegal. In some states, I think Texas or something,
It's not
it's
illegal.
fucking
It's not.
illegal.
It's illegal.
I'm what the heck?
No, but Kanye West is almost
What if she's
aborted.
young
you know?
and she can't raise a child and it's
Kanye-
too late?
But so why would you want Kanye to be president if he's also very, very pro-life and against abortion?
Well, I mean, I guess that's him, but I just believe what he's saying.
but
That doesn't mean that I have to believe that part.
that's
I feel like
something
I-
that's very.
I feel like
if-
drugs keep people inside of the matrix and shit. They prevent people from achieving their best selves. That's why I decided to stay sober. My friends oh yeah, I want to go to Rutgers. I'm gonna drink. Bro, it's I've went to a bunch of parties and stuff. I already lived my life and stuff, right? I'm ready for a new step in my life where it's I just recently got a new job. I got a new car and I'm just manifesting power and stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. So.
I don't
Okay.
think that doing drugs will keep someone out. Wait, what did you say? It will keep someone
In
out
the
of-
Matrix.
Inside of the matrix
in
because
the
it keeps
Matrix.
you inaccessible of those
Achieving your brain, but I don't
your
think
potential.
some people, yeah, well, in some cases, yes.
Yeah, and I feel like in
that.
some cases,
But
but I
in
feel
some
like
cases, I don't think so. Because
Yeah,
at
I
the
agree
end
with
of
you.
the day, people will know.
people are different.
And
People are
everyone
different.
has different knowledge.
Yeah.
people, everyone in this room knows more than each of us. So
Yes.
all of us have like, you guys don't know like what some of us. I mean, it's just like
We can all have power against one another without even realizing it.
exactly
Because some people, they don't use their full potential to their absolute limit because they're scared of the consequences.
Yeah, they're scared of the
You
consequences.
can't be scared of the consequences.
Yeah.
If you have a set goal, you will do whatever is
That's why I
necessary.
started this YouTube
to
channel
achieve
because
that goal.
I want to, like, sometimes I come home and stuff and I'm like, listen, like, I want to spread a message to people. It's like, you know, what if in the future I blow up? All my videos are going to blow, all my old videos. That's what people have to realize is that if you do blow up, your old videos are also going to start blowing up because
Bro.
people are going to realize and see, like, oh, wow.
Yeah, Mr. Beast's first video got 10
Yeah, I
million
was about to
views.
say Mr. Beast.
Oh my God, Mr.
Oh, no, he makes very good thumbnails and he
And he
actually
makes
hustles
very
with
good
that
money.
shit. Yeah.
He makes
So-
OD money.
Love that.
And
man.
you know what he does with all that money? Donates it.
Donate them?
Awesome.
He donates it to like charities and shit.
It's awesome.
That's what I want to do. Like if I have money in the future, I don't want to just keep it to myself. I want to donate it.
course,
I want
me
to share.
too.
I want to like help
I
out
want
other
to help the
countries.
homeless a lot.
I want to help the homeless.
I want to make sandwiches, give everyone food.
I want to build a homeless shelter.
That's
Ooh,
that's
yes.
something too.
I want to build a shelter for homeless people and have it as like a big space, so that way it's like.
Yeah, and then there's like homeless people like shitting on the floor and they're like getting drugged.
there'll be bathrooms
They're like
Oh,
and
yeah, well,
tripping
that's
and
like
shit.
the whole point for them to have a home and a space to recover.
I'd bring some clothes.
Yo, like that
donate
George
some
Floyd
clothes.
situation, that shit was crazy, yo. Like, cause he was high on fentanyl. The cop definitely like abused the
Really?
fuck out
Was
of him.
he? I didn't know that.
He was high on fentanyl.
Kanye said that.
He
He was
did
like he died
porn.
from fentanyl.
There's-
There was
there's-
fentanyl.
Well,
Wasn't
he
there
didn't die
there
from
was no
fentanyl. He
fentanyl
died
in
from
this
some-
system?
No, there's no. I don't know why you're.
There was fentanyl,
No, there
but he
wasn't.
died from suffocation. He did die from
Okay,
suffocation.
hold on.
But he did porn too, if you guys didn't know. George Floyd did porn. Oh yeah, she knows all about
Yeah,
that.
that
Oh,
fucked
bro,
up.
I saw.
Bro, one day it was like rest in peace George Floyd, and it was his dick and a girl. It was like Rip George
I was
Floyd.
like, oh
He
my
actually did
God.
porn.
His name was like Big Floyd.
Yeah. No,
It was Big Floyd.
Floyd
Yo.
the landlord or
No,
something.
Yo.
George Floyd the landlord. I think that's his porn name. Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, so
Just
I,
to let you know, there's no evidence.
Wait, but why didn't, you know, like I sometimes wonder this in history, but like why didn't the black people enslave the white people? Like why did it have to be the white people enslaving the black people?
because I guess the white people gain more power.
Yeah.
And not even, I
I
feel
don't
like
the white
in the
people.
where white people come from, like Europe and shit, when they went to go colonize the little islands, they weren't, the little islands and whatnot, they weren't advanced enough. Like, they weren't at the same level that they were.
Yeah.
And even though they had, like, their own things, like their own way of building ships and their own way of surviving, it's very, like, in nature and in your own group of people. While in other countries, it's very, like,
Different
okay, well,
cultures.
yeah, and we need money. So where's the money and what can we do to get money? Therefore, when they find these people and they see them vulnerable and not as like
It's like
knowledgeable,
it's like
they
it's like
wanna
a predator
take advantage.
catching the
yes,
prey.
bro, like they just want to take
It's like the
advantage of that.
prey. They fell into the trap.
Well, they always
The guy-
want to find land. They always want to take land.
It's a
That's
power hungry
exactly what it
thing.
is.
Well, they came
They always
to
want
America.
A lot of kings have
Columbus.
a lot of kings have ruled the world
Mhm.
because they were so hungry for power and for conquest.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It wasn't that. It was literally nepotism.
Well,
And
what
it's
do you
still
think?
like
I
that
wanna
with
hear
men. And it's still like that with men nowadays. A lot of men are hungry for power. They're hungry
Yeah.
to
It's
travel
not
over the
just
world.
men. A lot.
It's a lot of women as
everyone.
well. A lot of women are really.
Everyone.
Everyone is ambitious
Mhm.
in their own way, and they try to do whatever is necessary to achieve their goal, and that's really like-minded people, I believe.
It's very
What
easy
is it?
to achieve your goals. I feel like
That's
in this
like
day
saying
and age.
like England, right? Is like it's just the way the family tree works. Like it's not because they're super money hungry. That's literally
It has nothing to do with the family tree.
Well,
Sometimes
yes,
there
it
are
does.
people,
People are born
but,
into royalty.
but sometimes
People
there are
are
people
born
that
into
have no
royalty.
tree.
Different.
There are
Everyone's
sometimes people
different.
that have no tree and they still climb the ladder without the tree.
Everyone's
Not to
different.
royalty.
Because if you're born into it, you're not really wanting
didn't-
the
I-
powers.
I
You
didn't-
can't
be a
I didn't
king.
say loyalty. I said absolute power and
You said you were mentioning a lot of kings, so I was saying that wouldn't have made sense.
I said kings that conquered. that we're ambitious. That's what I said. I
No,
didn't say
you know
it
what
came
was so
from
interesting
family
and stuff
trees.
is that like I think my ex-girlfriend I actually wanted to have a kid with her, even though I'm very young and stuff. Like I feel like I still really wanted to have a kid with her. So basically like, but she did a lot of drugs and stuff, and it's like you know I really like I personally I really want a girl that doesn't do any type of drugs and stuff, right? And I feel like I am like mentally insane when I'm sober. So it's like I don't really need to use drugs to.
Well,
to
everyone is different. At
Yeah.
the end of the day, everyone
Yeah.
is different. I mean, sometimes you're even prescribed drugs,
Mhm.
so you can't say any type of drugs, you
Mhm.
know.
Mhm.
But you never. I mean, you can't just base someone off of that
Mhm.
because everyone is different.
Uh-huh.
So I think we all are smart in our own ways,
Mhm.
and we just
Vic,
express it differently.
Vic.
You know.
My back hurts.
So
I feel her. My back hurts. OD.
You want to switch?
No, it's fine.
But
But like yeah, I just want to be around like good influenced people and stuff. You know, I just I want to level myself.
do
up,
you
know?
believe that ambition is an important part in a relationship?
Well,
From
yeah,
both sides.
Yes.
Like basically, like let's say I have a goal, I have ambition, I have a drive, right? And this person, let's say the other person does nothing with themselves.
Mhm.
They just lay in their bed, they don't have a job,
Mhm.
they're just throwing their life away. Do you think that's a good relationship to be in?
no,
Why?
it'll drag you down.
It'll drag you down.
That's
Yeah.
what
I was in a relationship like that for 9 months.
I'm
And I'm trying to get more knowledge. I'm trying to read more books. I'm trying to do better in school, but she's getting in my way because every time I talk to her, she's not doing shit.
Mhm.
Like I'm always on my ass doing something.
Mhm.
I didn't have to come here today, but I said, you know what? I'm not just gonna lay in my bed and do nothing. I'm gonna come
Right.
out and be productive.
Exactly.
I go to school, I work out, I read. I'm barely on my phone unless I have to text people.
Period.
Because I believe ambition is an important thing, especially for your future.
Oh yeah.
If you
Oh yeah. I
if
think
you produce a mindset like that young,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
you will be set. Because
Exactly.
you already have this in your brain so young.
Yes.
When you
I
hustle when
think-
you're young, you know, like right now, like they talk about like, oh yeah, the legal age you could work this and do that is like 21 and stuff, but you know, it's like it's like taking
People
them
wanna
longer.
work.
No, it's taking them longer to like develop and shit. And like back in the day, even 15-year-olds they were seen as fully independent and stuff. But now you got to be 21 to be fully independent. Like you know, when you're a kid and stuff, you could if your parents let you go out a lot or you do all this type of shit, like. But if your parents just decide to keep you safe, like that's not good and shit, you know. Like you got to be going out and you have to be learning new things on your own.
I'm so lost.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's like you have to like when you're a kid and stuff, you have to like go out and like you know just like put pressure on yourself.
I feel like
So you think you're ready to have a child with your? Because you said you want to.
Yeah, I am.
You think you're ready
Yeah.
for it?
Yeah.
You think you're financially ready for it?
Where would you live with your child?
Yeah.
Because you.
I'll freaking
think-
start a GoFundMe. Like the thing is that like in my head and stuff,
Who's
like
gonna give
like
any
literally no.
donations
Who's
to
gonna
that?
donate to your GoFundMe for?
Like I'm gonna start my YouTube channel is gonna
You're
freaking
the one
blow up.
who made that choice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
So why would someone help? Like you said, you're ready. So why would you start a GoFundMe in the first place?
Yeah, I feel like if you're gonna start a GoFundMe for a baby, it's 'cause you're in
And are
need,
you in a
aka
place
not ready?
where you are ready for a child?
Yo, that's crazy.
Cause I'm a big like party promoter and stuff, so I could literally like post the GoFundMe on the pages.
Yeah,
and
but
then-
if you're that independent and that
teenagers.
but no. Let's say I get the
Like-
money, but I just want to save my money, so that like that's a way of saving
But
money.
you're saying you're so
you know?
money ambitious and so money hungry and
But
so manly,
then
and that's a
you're not even
masculine
doing it
trait, but
for-
you're not even doing it
Hmm?
yourself. So that's not very. It's not very.
How am I not doing it?
If you're not doing it yourself,
A
if you're setting up a
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe, it's not your money. You didn't work hard
And
for
you're
it.
it's just you can't say that you're ready for a child and be dependent on something or someone else.
Mhm.
Because then you are not ready.
Mhm.
So I think I want to definitely have a child
Well, I
when
feel
I'm
like
in my
also my parents like
30s.
like,
Like,
I feel-
after I'm done freaking fucking shit
My
up,
mom-
like
my mom-
doing my shit.
yeah. Once
And
you
then I
realize
wanna
that you've done
settle
everything that you
with the
want
love
to
of
do,
my life.
it's time.
What do you wanna be in the
And go
future?
travel,
I feel like I
What-
like 30, we're still young.
what
Let's
profession?
travel the
What
world.
profession
Like,
do you want to be in the future?
I mean that, and then we have the baby, but they
Uh-huh.
could still. I mean, still.
What do you
like,
want to be when you're older?
an accountant, and a model.
Wow.
That's,
That's
cool.
great.
Yeah, my
That's-
major is
that's-
business
that's a good
management,
idea.
so that's very similar to accounting.
And definitely in business, but accounting is definitely gonna
Bro,
be up there
accounting-
first.
Can't with numbers.
You could. Oh my god. Don't get me started talking about power.
Come on, go ahead. That's what our whole thing is.
Listen, I've talked about this show a million times. It's called House of Cards. It's on Netflix.
House of Cards. Okay, I'll make sure I
There's this character in the show. His name is Frank Underwood.
Mhm.
He is a congressman, and he was promised Secretary of State. They lied to him, and he said circumstances have changed.
Mhm.
He realized, like, I know what I had to do. I'm going to achieve absolute power and become president.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is with
That's
him,
what Donald wanted to do.
he didn't just exactly. He didn't just have the influence.
Because he knew something needed to be done.
He knew he had the influence. He just needs to know how to manipulate these people, how to use these people for his benefit, so he can win in the end. And what made it even more powerful is that his wife, who was also really successful and ambitious, helped him. So that dynamic duo, especially in a relationship,
That's
is really important.
powerful.
That's a power couple.
So
Especially when both are ambitious, that's
why
amazing. That's
exactly.
like a relationship like
That's
that.
what it was.
No.
I think
Oh Jesus!
No.
What light do you guys want?
What the
Red.
fuck?
Wait,
Hey,
Go back to
blue.
Oh my! I'm literally gonna leave.
Blue.
I'm going to leave. No.
Hey,
I will walk out right now.
Put the red light back.
I will walk out right now.
Okay,
Pink.
wait.
Pink, pink, pink.
Pink petition.
Pink?
Pink petition.
Is there even pink for
Hold on. I gotta put it. Okay, yeah. Purple.
But I feel like that's a really good.
Yeah.
relationship.
Okay.
If I
I
found,
like the red.
Yeah, I like the red actually.
Listen, if
Can
I
you go
found-
back?
Okay, wait.
Dude, are you
Because it's
colorblind?
kind of alert. No, it's
Ooh,
it's hurting my
like
eyes.
I don't know.
yo.
It's
If
like
I-
eye candy. Like I don't
Yeah,
know.
it feels like I'm like
Red
very
room.
professional.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Listen, if I feel
it's like
like-
we're in it. Like
I feel like I'm in like the back of like sorry. You had
if I feel like,
like
if
bro.
I found a person, I don't care how young I am. If I find a person that is just as ambitious as I am and fights for the same
Yeah,
things as I am,
we'll
I
go
will,
together.
I will settle down so quick.
Right.
No one would hear from me again. I would just focus on,
Wow.
focus on our relationship
Mm.
I mean,
and just
I see
achieve
that, but I
absolute
don't.
with them.
I would definitely do that, but I don't know if I want to do that right now, though. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, hold up.
I
don't
tried.
know.
I'm so fucked up in the head now.
I mean, I think that I definitely. I only had one relationship in my life, and I think that honestly, you might not believe it or whatever, but honestly, I think that I might have met like my
Keep going.
twin flame or something. It's just I really like.
Right.
It was a different type of connection at one point, and it was really not at one point, of course, but that I felt that really made me think that. But of course, I'm done with that. But I'm just saying, I definitely believe. Oh my god, I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I definitely believe in twin flames.
Yeah, I
Like,
believe in twin
in
flames.
finding your soulmate, and just if you really
Right.
like, you guys will really, and it could be in a different dimension.
No.
You
Like I
guys-
told you, Richard,
met
about
or
how I
something.
met Adam.
You don't have to really work
No.
in this dimension, but you guys met in
Right.
a different one.
I don't believe partners in just marriage.
No,
I believe,
Richard,
I believe in partners for life.
Tell her like yeah, like I met
Me too.
Adam and stuff
And
when
I
I
don't
met
think-
Adam and shit like I met him and like we were just like best friends.
They
from the start.
automatically
I don't
clicked.
date for experience. I
Like we
date
were
for
laughing
marriage.
about the same exact thing.
Absolutely.
Like, why am I
like
gonna
bro.
freaking
we
laugh?
were looking at like one thing and we were laughing about the same exact thing because we were laughing about something fucked up. I don't know. It's like it's complicated, but like
What are you doing?
No, I think, bro. I think that I think that relationships could really drag someone down, though.
yeah, that's very true. Yeah,
Especially with not ambitious.
because you're putting
If you
somebody
really
else first.
love
You have to
someone
put
that
yourself
much,
first.
Like it's really hard to just manage like your life, and also if you are really, I think if you're intimate with the person, you guys exchange energy onto each other.
Yeah, yeah.
And it gives off, and you just both like have this energy, and at one point, it I don't know. Sometimes.
No, I know what you mean.
I've recently had to leave like a very long-term relationship, and I don't.
Like a toxic, but you guys are just.
I want me and my
separate.
partner to leave a legacy. Like I want us to be
Okay,
remembered with something.
cornball. Sorry, I'm sorry.
But I'm being honest, people. A lot
Yeah.
of couples actually do that. They
Yeah,
they
But, like,
leave
what
a
about
legacy.
Like what?
Legacy's like
Like a family legacy, or like
Not even a
world
family
No, I
legacy,
think
like-
like you stand up for something.
we
specific.
stood up for
Well,
something.
Like you guys are that couple.
We
for
are that couple
reason.
for that reason. We
Period.
left a
And
legacy
With
that's
for this.
societal,
reason.
like,
What
like, oh
kind of
yeah, fuck
legacy
you
would you like
guys.
to
Like,
leave?
fuck you.
Like let's say people built a monument for Batman. Why? Because he
Fucking
saved
Batman.
lives. He's
No.
Batman. He saved lives. He's fought crime.
Period.
I want that to be
What do
me
you
and my wife with something specific.
Well,
That's what I
whatever
meant.
it
Like,
is.
what would you want? To
Yeah,
be
Bro
that
wants like a
legacy?
That's what I
Catwoman.
was gonna
Like
ask.
Yeah, like a
What would you
Catwoman.
want
Catwoman.
footprint to be?
Digital footprint. What you want it?
In the film industry.
Period.
Okay.
And
I
I
wanna-
think you're gonna make
I
it.
want
think
to
you're
leave a
definitely-
legacy
Change
of pushing the
Hollywood.
film.
I know you're
Change
gonna make
Hollywood
it.
in a way.
Period.
Change Hollywood and like take away the pedophilia.
I
Yes.
think
What?
that Hollywood is freaking
What do you mean,
controlled
what?
and-
Hollywood is,
I will
is the
break
most
the
demonic.
cycle with Hollywood. I
Hollywood
will
is the most
break the cycle
demonic
with Hollywood.
city
Bring
in
Hollywood back to life.
like Los Angeles. Hollywood is like the most demonic shit because that's where
Yes.
most of the money
Yes.
is, right? So you get
Yes.
most of the like Elon Musk's
Uh-huh.
wife. She's like
That's what
demonic.
they
You know what I
bring
mean?
in.
I
Like
think half of Hollywood.
Forest
Oh my
fires.
god, this is what I was going with
This
the music
motherfucker.
industry. Oh, I can never even get to it. Oh my
Say,
god,
say,
it's
say.
actually crazy, but it's a crazy theory. It was. It's not.
no
that I
money,
really-
like being rich. I feel like that's like more like devilish shit, right?
They-
Like those are
Feel you.
that's like the
I think
You know.
it depends on how you get it to be.
I think sometimes
Yeah.
Danny needs to wait a moment when people are talking.
What were you saying?
It was. This is just a theory, but it's just like. So in the music industry, I don't know. I watch it, like I get a lot of my information off of TikTok, but it's really.
Do you like double check it? Like
Yeah,
Like,
like,
you look-
and
you
I
look it up.
definitely look into it a lot, and it all just clicks.
You
so,
think the CIA killed
and,
Marilyn Monroe?
it's hold on, but like TikTok is
I
crazy
think the industry
because
did.
it is
Yeah,
giving
me too.
everyone knowledge, like younger education, like younger people. It's getting the audience
Because-
and
because
they're teaching
this
all
shit
these
looks
the
so
most
people.
popular
psychedelic.
video. The most popular.
Let's see,
With the
it's
red
fucking,
light?
like,
Can we talk about Norma Jean Baker?
No. On TikTok, they compress so much information into one video, and that's why it blows up. It's a lot of information in a video, so then you
What?
continue scrolling down. You know what I mean? No, you were talking about how it's giving young people more education, like freaking 5 year, like there's like freaking young girls
But
like
it's not even that. It's just the people on there giving the knowledge, and it's a younger audience.
That's
It's an
what I
easy
wanna
way to
do.
say something to
It's
start
like
a
on younger
conversation.
news.
It starts a conversation.
For my
Yeah.
film legacy, huh?
Can you put my
And then we look into it more because obviously we're young and we don't. I mean, young. But that's why. Okay, so the theory that I have, I finally want to get to. So it's like in the music industry, I believe that I believe Nicki Minaj was one of them. I think I saw a video where she was like, I saw a video of multiple ones. I wish I saved it. I think I did, but I'm not gonna look for it.
The video of her like bugging out.
No, it's like a video. It's of her, and she's saying, how the kind of that goes back to the demon contract thing. But I think they do it at a younger age, and it slowly happens where the demon finally. I think because Nicki said she was like, oh yeah, like when I perform, like it kind of just takes over me. It's like an alter personality kind of.
It's Roman.
You know. So and hold on, because it doesn't just happen with Nicki Minaj. There was another one, and it was the same thing. Britney Spears are one of them. I don't know, a pop star, like famous. It would just like, she said it just like happens, like where it's that. Like it's hard to explain.
No,
The
I've
video was kind of saying that.
experienced.
People on a
And
No,
the
like,
video was
I-
saying that. They
I've
were saying
experienced that before
They were
actually.
saying that. Nikki said it. They said it. And they said they have a name for it. They all had names for that.
Yo, I've
They
experienced
had names
something
for
like
it.
that.
I think it's just
It was
they
crazy.
find young people and they just take them in as like a contract, and that's when they like start signing them. Because once you sign
Especially
yourself,
seeing Nikki,
bro, they like
I was
evolve
like,
like to fit
what?
into
I'm
the music
thinking mean,
industry.
And I think it was Beyonce.
Ask
Bro,
like anyone.
Nicki
who-
was literally a
they
dyke.
were
Ask
like,
anyone who does
what?
perform.
Nicki
it
was
was
literally a
a
dyke before she got into the music
That's
industry. When
crazy.
she talks about eating Lil Kim out in a rap song, she's talking about eating
Like,
Lil Kim
I-
out for real. You know who Lil Kim is?
Little kid.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yo, like when I started like making money and shit and like actually manifesting money into my life, like I've actually like had demonic dreams. I'm like, whoa. Like I felt like that type of like
Well, you
like
are
that.
manifesting, which is a part of the energy spiritual.
Ask
manifesting
anyone on
money,
any state
manifesting
level of,
money
You can't
is-
just manifest money. Well, you can't ask and not give, so you have to make sure.
Yeah,
It has to
yeah.
be a push and pull.
It's like
thing. I
I felt my energy in a balance before, right? Like I remember even like I got my like the BMW. I used to have a Toyota actually, right? And it's like that's like an escape of like the Matrix. Like people like that drive Toyotas and shit, like BMWs. They're just really nice cars, you know what I mean? And
What
like
the
Toyotas are NPC cars. I see regular
What the
Toyotas
fuck?
and
I'm
they
sorry.
drive
What
like
the fuck are you
NPCs.
talking about?
Because some people are just slow drivers. You're going the speed limit on the
Okay, but
speed
that
limit.
doesn't
Like
That
that's
means they're safe people.
yeah, that's
what
fucked up.
the
How
fuck are
is
you
that-
I
talking
think that's
about?
fucked up, actually.
Okay, so would you rather hit a person
Ain't no
how
one
you're
this
driving
high,
or the speed
and I'm-
limit?
Open
No,
to the
you're
glasses.
not.
Yeah, but what if your angels are around you and protecting you at
What
the same
the
time?
fuck?
And like,
You said what the fuck?
Intellectual right
What do you
now.
believe in at that
I'm
point?
being so.
Huh?
I'm like
What, do
intellectual
you
than
believe
what
in
I-
religion?
I do believe in religion.
What religion?
I'm a Christian, but my favorite religion is like the Muslim religion.
Huh?
My favorite religion is the Muslim religion.
Islam.
I'm Muslim.
You're Muslim?
Yeah.
W.
Yeah.
Richard just
but
transferred.
Are you for real?
No, I.
He listened to Andrew Tate. He was like, "Oh, I'm Muslim."
Stop,
Like,
stop,
Me too.
stop.
Yeah, bro.
A while
it's
ago,
really-
I converted.
That's the part of me that's just like
I
holding on.
I
you know?
converted. I'm still learning, but I did convert.
It's a
It's a beautiful
It's
religion.
a very knowledgeable and peaceful.
and it's very not exactly.
That the whole point of the religion is peace.
How do you feel about like people
But
from?
at some of the Quran, I really don't. Some of parts,
Yeah, like,
of course.
How do you
Some
feel
parts,
about
yeah.
people from the Middle East? Do you feel like it was appropriate for England and France and Sweden to accept immigrants from the Middle East, knowing that they had a different religion, a different mindset on women, and as everything as a whole, right? Because they let in people from the Middle
Wow, what
East,
are you
and
trying to
then they
ask?
they
Oh, this
went
shit is
they went
crazy.
into Sweden, and then the rapes,
No, it's like 3D.
the amount of rapes, it just skyrocketed.
What's your question?
Honestly, I don't understand.
No,
It's
my-
like
my-
a run-on sentence.
What I-
I'm
no,
like,
no.
where's the?
What I wanted to explain, like, how do you feel? Do you think it was appropriate for Sweden to let in people from the Middle East, knowing that they're like religion and their just whole moral basis
what
is
do you
different?
mean, let
yeah,
them
Because-
I don't really think that.
What do you
really
mean
matters.
let?
Because they let
Middle East in.
they
Like, I don't
they let
understand.
Middle Eastern people in because there's a war going on. But then in that specific, like a lot of people, like there's okay, I think I understand there's Islam and then there might be like, you know, like a radical version of that, right? Like people,
But
it's like
what do you mean take them in? That's what I'm trying to ask you.
like they took them in from like a war torn situation and like they
When? Where?
this was back in like 2017, and the U.S. they didn't really let that many immigrants come in and stuff, right? Because you have to have a standard from
What
like
do you
if,
mean now they're not letting them in?
Bro, listen. Obama.
no like illegal immigrants, like people just
I'm
let
sorry,
just
I
letting
can't catch
just
on.
letting people in without like a documentation process, so they don't have to hustle to get into a country. They just automatically get in.
Okay,
And
Right.
Yeah.
I
What's
see what
so
you're trying
wrong
to
about
say
that?
now.
Uh huh.
What's
No, I understand. Like basically easier to get into the by train, like plane, like a passport.
Yeah.
Like I see. So, what was it? The Middle Easterns getting what part of the Middle Easterns? Like what part of the Middle East?
I think it was Iraq, like all the parts where like ISIS was taking over, like the war torn areas, like in like no, this was 2015 actually, right? So people.
Well, maybe that's because for a reason. Because they're obviously going through a situation and they're open with open arms. So maybe, you know.
Yeah. No, but then the amount of rapes in England and Sweden it went up and stuff. Like guys, they started like raping like girls and stuff.
That's
Yeah.
Ooh, what?
what happened.
That escalated
'Cause-
like
'cause-
zero.
'Cause it's already been opened. I can get you maybe a new one.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Wait, I just gotta talk to my mom real quick here.
Yes. Fire.
My
Yo.
head hurts.
Y'all started speaking in terms because guys, I'm pissed off. The guy I was supposed to hang out with tonight goes, he goes, hey, my friends came over out of nowhere. I'm sorry. Get the fuck out. I hope, no, get the fuck out.
Oh, wow.
My back hurts. I'm not, I don't even play it no more. I don't even play it like, oh, it's fine. I'm like, okay, yeah. I was like, yeah, okay, dog. Just say that because, like, that.
Yo, I'm so hungry.
In this world, you gotta be fierce. You gotta say it how it is. If something pisses
Yo,
you
let's
off,
get
you gotta
something
say
to
it.
eat, bro.
No, I can't.
I'm just.
Richard, here.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
You want some more?
I'm with it.
So, get something to eat? Where?
Does anyone here drive?
She
But I
drives, she
can't.
drives.
I can't. I mean, I'll drive you guys, but I won't get. I mean, I don't know if I could drive.
I can't eat right now, but.
Yeah, I can't.
Road trip.
Let's just continue talking like for a little bit, you know.
Ask me a question. I want you to ask me any question you want. Personal,
You
non-personal,
give me
controversial.
NPC vibes.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
In all ways,
I
shape,
think
and
you.
form.
I think your ADHD is like stronger than mine.
Yeah?
Mine is really strong.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, thank you for being honest.
What about me? Do I give NPC vibes?
No, you just
No.
give Richard.
Yeah.
I think you give very powerful
Richard.
vibes, like Leo vibes. We're ready to conquer, and you're ambitious, definitely.
Girls, you're just my day one slay, you know?
Like you're ready to do it all. Like you're always ready for it all.
I appreciate you
I
saying
think
that.
you are too, but I don't know. It was just it's just some vibes, you know. It's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's just my opinion. so-
Yeah, no, I respect your opinion, yeah.
You're
Yo, ask
just
me another
like
question.
very
Ask me. I will talk my ass off. Ask me a question right now.
outspoken.
So what's your plan with like school?
I want to get my grades up. I want to keep it consistent.
No, like what school do you want to go to?
I want to go to Rutgers.
Oh,
My
in New
brother
Brunswick?
went there.
And why is that?
It's not even the parties. I've met a lot of people there. I've met a lot of good people there. I heard
Is
the
it a good-
education is good over there.
Good?
Yeah.
So
they're
what-
good,
what-
and the
what
campus
is your major?
And
so
the campus
cute,
is
bro.
amazing.
What is your major?
What, film?
Yeah.
Film. Okay, film. Right. Okay, so.
Either a great filmmaker
so
or a great writer.
What do you plan on
Oh my
doing
God.
after that? With that?
I might like pursue
Yeah.
certain job
Right.
opportunities that have like
Yeah.
high-end filmmaking.
And then
And
get
try
up
to
there.
get up there and then keep going up there until I
Right.
reach the top, like Universal or
Right.
whatever. I would try to
That's-
keep
that's
climbing
a
the
good
ladder to better
idea.
job after better job, then leading to the high job.
Right. And
But
what
it's
about-
all a process. It's all a process. You
Of
can't skip the
course,
process.
nothing happens overnight.
Listen, if you play your
Peaceful
cards
after
right,
overnight.
you win the game. If you lose, the whole deck falls.
Right.
That's it. You have to start from
Yeah,
scratch.
it's very true.
That's very true.
18.
That's very true.
Very
That's
true.
So what were you saying?
30.
I mean, I
20.
said what school? What school? What about
I
you?
go to Montclair.
What's your major?
You go to
My
Montclair?
major is business management.
What are you
I'm
gonna
getting
do
a
after-
call.
with that.
I'm gonna go in
With
the
that,
corner.
I mean, right now I'm like becoming like a solar consultant, so I'm kind of going like door to door up to people's doors and trying to convince them to like buy solar panels and stuff, right? You're,
Wait,
What?
apply solar panels.
yeah. So basically,
Marketing kind of?
yeah, something
Wait,
like
say it one more time.
marketing. Yeah. So like
Yeah.
I'm doing it, and like
What am I
I don't know. I feel like I might even stick with this
I'm
job.
people?
Like
on a
I might
podcast right
stick
now.
with the job I have and stuff while also getting my major, like just in case.
But after college is what I'm
What are
saying.
you doing?
Oh yeah, like
What's your plan then?
maybe like maybe make my own business and like manage it or something. Like I don't know.
So
Something
what kind
like
of
that.
business would you
Yeah.
make?
Oh.
Yes.
What would you invest in?
Uh,
Right.
what type of business? I mean, maybe like a clothing brand or something. Like, let's say I get famous on like social media or something, right? Like, so some of that shit like happens and stuff, and then,
Entrepreneurship.
and like and then basically you could sell your own clothing and you can make a lot of money from that. What would I put on clothing? Like maybe
What
my
do you mean
name.
sell your own
Boy.
clothing?
Bye, Daddy. Say fucking Daddy. Daddy.
Yeah.
And getting clothing, making money off of clothing takes a lot of effort and style.
Like Steve will do it. Nelk
That
boys
has
say.
to do with fashion. I mean, if you get people to design it for you, I guess that you could do that.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
I definitely want to
Why are you choosing?
be
Because it's
so
good to be in
after
the gym.
so hopefully
Oh,
my
sorry.
plan
I'm
is in
thinking.
August, so I'm saving all this money. I was gonna put it towards college, but now that I'm going to community for 2 years, I'm putting it on a down payment on my own place, and it's an apartment. So in 2 years, I'm gonna be. I mean, I don't know what I have yet, but it's gonna be an apartment, and it's
At
gonna
least
be
you're gonna have
it's gonna be
something.
an asset because in 2 years it's gonna be my own place and I can rent it out,
Mhm.
And it's your
and that's
apartment.
gonna help
So like a
me
landlord.
achieve NYU.
That's some smart people shit.
And so like a landlord. Do you want to be a
I'll
landlord?
fuck with
I
that.
guess so
An
because
aspiring
That's
and
really
even
landlord.
if
smart.
I don't do that good in community, I always have a
Airbnb.
backup. You know,
Literally just put that shit on Airbnb.
like
Or-
an apartment. You know, like
Right.
rent it out and you pay in a nice area, nice studio. In a nice area, because I would buy it in a nice
Like an
it has to
apartment
be a nice
complex.
like in Fort Lee.
Listen,
Like a complex, right?
Yeah,
I was thinking about doing the same
like
thing
owning
actually.
it.
Yeah,
You know,
owning
like-
it.
like
And
a
charging
small
people
complex.
for rent, yeah.
No, just an apartment.
Okay. Yeah.
Like
All I
a
wanna
studio
do-
apartment.
all I want
Pretty
Or
to
sure-
even like a nice one. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
all I want in life is to settle.
You
in
need a
London
lot of
with my
money in the
wife.
first place to do something like that,
Well,
right?
not
With
necessarily
my wife
because
or husband.
if
You can
it,
get like
a-
it depends on
Brazil.
what you're getting.
I want to go to Brazil.
And I want
Or
to go to
Sweden.
I want to go to
Ibiza.
Greece.
I want to go
But
to
it
Ibiza.
depends
I wanna go to
on
Greece.
because if it's like a
Yeah.
studio
I wanna go to
or
Germany.
something, the down payment isn't a lot. But sometimes
I wanna go to Germany.
maintenance, fees, stuff like that. Of course, you have to have
I
your
want
money
to
for
settle
it,
somewhere in
but
Europe.
I wanna get
not
that
necessarily
I gotta go.
more than like
Mhm.
15.
I would love to settle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, like it's to start it, and then that's it. Like it doesn't take a lot in America, honestly, if you really think about it.
Mhm.
They don't make it that hard.
She has an idea.
But
We should all pitch in
after
go on a
that,
trip.
I wanna if I don't do that great, because
London.
my plan is to get a scholarship from community doing really good.
Mm.
But if that doesn't work
I
out,
know.
also I'm
Those
gonna
are-
start
you're going to the
modeling.
wrong place.
I'm definitely gonna do it.
It's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, but
If you
I'm
go
definitely
to
gonna
the
find a way,
nice
like
part,
make it
it's
happen.
mid.
That's why I really
I've
want to go to
never been to a
NYU.
place
So
other
maybe
than
it doesn't
Jersey.
happen right away, but
It
I
might
think
not
it'll
be
work.
meant to be
Mhm.
because
It's
it's
good, it's
different.
good.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
the
I
wish you all the
nice
best.
part is mid, Like
Thank
it's
you.
more fun
but
like
and then
like
but
lesser
that's just gonna
parts.
be on the side
Then let's
because
go
I
all
can't.
around London.
That
Alright,
doesn't
let's
last
go
forever.
around.
So
Alright.
I'm
I'm
definitely
just
gonna
trying to
have
Let's just go.
accounting
Alright, bet.
as my main
Europe.
job
You say
because
like
I
Europe?
like it.
I wanna
Like
go
I
to
like
Paris as well.
numbers. Like I'm
Yeah.
a math pro. Like I'm
Europe.
really
Everything.
Let's just
smart in
explore
math.
Europe.
But thank
We'll be
God.
broke as fuck.
But I'm not good in like history and English. I'm really bad. But I'm definitely gonna pursue that and make it worth like it definitely is gonna take a lot of time being it. It's gonna definitely be a
Oh
9
my
to 5.
God.
But it's also saving me a lot of money for when I retire and just want to settle. Because it's only one half of the year also. From accounting, the accounting period would be from January, blah, 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 blah. But, you know, that's just going to be my...
Yeah, it's good. You have a lot of goals and stuff, and me too and stuff. Like, you know, sometimes I make like split decisions. I make those decisions quickly. Like sometimes people like to have a plan, but like I make like quick decisions and stuff. You know, so yeah, that's good. Yeah, I wanted like right now I'm invested into crypto. I'm a firm
Good.
believer in crypto. I don't know if you see my
Yes,
YouTube videos, but.
I haven't, yeah.
Yeah, so that's like kind of the main thing because like I've made like within the last year like I started working very very hard because there was somebody like somebody was just trying to snake me out and was talking shit about me and everything like that. I was like, yo, I'm not gonna take that disrespect, right? So I'm gonna fucking work my ass off and then that's it. You know, like I got a new car, and then like part of my money also, like half of it is invested into crypto.
So
and
how
then
much did you make off of crypto?
I didn't make any money yet, but I know I was doing deliveries, and I went from making like 20 for deliveries an hour, and then to making 40
How?
because I was like a top rated person over time. It's a high risk
So
thing.
crypto, I thought isn't that
You don't
investing
make money straight away from crypto, but it's not like this, but it's more like, you know, like that, like it goes up very quickly, it goes down quickly, and then it stays at like a low level, and then like kind of goes down and shit. So what I've been doing is dollar cost average. So basically what you do is you invest a certain amount of money in a month, right? Every single month you invest as the price is going down, and then yeah, that's it.
No.
Yeah, Richard's not even gonna get fucking rich. I'm gonna throw a band of money in his face, you know. He was like, oh, I didn't want to invest into crypto, it's a scam. Like everybody says that shit.
I mean, it's
I've
been
never
2
seen
years
that.
and you've been investing and you haven't even made money.
Yeah, I haven't, but if I get rich off of Dogecoin, don't blame me.
Is he?
Don't
Did he
blame
really
me.
just say that I'm not gonna make money? Let's not
Off
forget
of
that.
crypto.
Oh,
Off
I
crypto?
don't fuck about that shit. I still be making money.
No, I've been saving my money a lot actually. Like I'm literally like the cheapest person you've ever met. Like I literally had a girlfriend. I went into a position where the girl literally respected my position as like, oh yeah, like I'll pay you to pick me up or something. Like I was at that point I couldn't even like pay
Is
for
that
her.
why that's
I
why
was
you don't have
asking my
one
mom
anymore?
like, yo, like can you get me some food? No, the reason why I don't have her anymore is because she just does a fuck ton of drugs, and then like
What
I
kind
would
of
too
drugs?
if I had to deal with that shit.
like she just I don't like she's always in the car. She's like rolling like weed and then like falls
Weed?
and stuff.
That's
I-
not
That's
drugs.
not drugs.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Wait, is it? Yes, it is.
Weed,
Because
weed,
this is
is-
psychedelic.
it's not a
Marijuana?
psychedelic.
I mean, wait, no, it's not
It's
psychedelic. It is a
numb-
drug.
it numbs you.
I'm not saying
And
it's not a
it's
drug,
made-
but that's not.
You just said-
okay. You're saying like, oh, she's doing drugs. You made it sound like, oh, she's
Yeah, I
popping pills
know.
and
That's
shit.
why I'm like. I mean, it is a drug, but I thought you meant.
So like, what do you
I
mean?
thought
Like me
she
and
was
Richard
like-
are
I thought
really
you meant, like,
on drugs
cocaine and
now.
shit.
I thought you meant hard drugs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Everyone just saw that she meant hard drugs.
Yes, that's.
But what is
so-
that? What it was? I mean, it's sometimes not everyone wants that in a
Yeah, because she is
relationship.
like, oh, I gotta hotbox the car, you know, I can't
Right.
smoke outside, it's too cold. She's like, it's warm in here, I wanna
It is
smoke
warm,
here.
probably.
Nigga
Because
said, I'm gonna hotbox the car.
go outside and smoke outside. Like, why?
I guess I understand where you're coming from.
It's like you're disrespecting my car, you know, I just
It's
don't
your
like.
Oh, if it's your car, okay. I
Okay.
understand.
Yeah.
Oh, you suck at
You can
explaining
smoke
shit.
it outside, you know, but it's just like, nah,
If
you
it's your
know.
I know,
car,
but
it's
hold
a
on.
different story.
Right.
This is my car. If I say no, this is no.
Did
She
you
didn't,
say
she
no?
didn't respect his boundaries, basically.
Exactly.
Did you say no?
She
Yeah, I
overstepped.
said no, and then I started screaming, and she's like, okay.
Uh-huh.
She was trying to like smoke it
Yeah.
outside, but I'm assuming she couldn't enjoy her high, and then she was like, "Fuck this! I'm not this much of a crackhead." And she was like complaining about it for like 30 minutes.
I
Like,
mean,
imagine being this obsessed over success and actually making money. Imagine how far you could go.
I mean, sometimes
Okay, but
it's
that
not,
can be bad too.
It's
being
just
so
certain
obsessed with
moments.
success.
in life.
Oh,
You're
that's
just
so
gonna be focused
true.
on
It'll
that,
be
and then
bad.
that's
You're gonna be so
Bro.
hungry, bro.
It'll be
Wow.
bad for other people, but it'll be good for yourself.
Okay, but that's all that you're gonna try to achieve. You're not gonna look for love. You're not gonna look for what's in yourself. You're gonna look for money, because that's what brings you happiness. That's what you're gonna be hooked on.
Sometimes in some situations, but some people just don't really want that in their life. So, I
No.
mean, is that all she was doing that really made you upset?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she was kind of like doing like, you know, on the other hand and stuff, you know, she was giving me loads of kind of like just good things into my life. Like just she was giving me like a lot of like good things and like
So that
positive
was
energy.
kind of like the bad.
No, but like if I still hit her up and stuff, like she'll like talk to me and stuff. Like she still like respects
but
me.
that didn't even answer my question.
What was your question again?
Is that the only bad thing that you really
He's like,
thought
go
about?
for it, and I'm like,
But then there's also.
Because was that the main problem? You really didn't want to be with her?
Well,
or is
no.
that just
The main
something- Or is
problem.
that just something that you're kind
I can
of
barely see the
because
motherfucker.
you're not with her and you're
I'm
just
so
like,
high,
oh,
like, I can't even
yeah,
see.
you know,
Mm.
like I didn't like that.
Yeah.
What do you-
Yeah.
What do you
um,
believe?
See, I just
Oh,
asked him a question.
Yeah. I agree with what you're saying. Yeah, that's kind of like the
It
main
was
thing.
a
But
question.
like, it's like, yeah, she's like.
Susanna Yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause like just like yo, I feel like I'm freaking high, yo. You guys like hotbox the room?
wait,
That's
what
what
the
I'm
fuck are you
saying.
talking
What
about?
the fuck?
When did we hop onto the room?
Cause you guys were blowing the smoke. There's like clouds. I was like inhaling.
You know
it.
what hotboxing
Oh,
is?
it's called vapor. Do you know? I
You
think
know what
I
hotboxing
could
is?
whip out my bull and hotbox this shit
Okay,
right now.
okay.
Just
From
to
it,
show you.
unless it is inhaled
Hotboxing
into your
is
lungs.
smoking in a car.
Like, you
and
can't
being in
get
an
high
enclosed
off of
space.
crack because someone is smoking it next to you.
But if it's like in like a little
And
space.
especially if
But
it's
this isn't
vaporized.
This isn't a little space and there's
But
windows
it's
and there's
definitely the
circulation.
red that's doing it.
Well, you
Yeah.
said it was bothering.
Because
Don't turn it off.
I
I
really
love the
think
red.
this shit is trippy. Like everyone moving, it's like
This
fucking
shit is
red
so
and
tough,
blue,
though, like, I
it's
feel like I'm-
crazy.
I feel like I'm in an
used to
episode of
it, just the
Euphoria.
feeling. I like it.
What?
Euphoria episode
So
5000.
Euphoria, where's the Molly?
Oh wow.
No, yeah, so
basically.
So at a party, basically, there was like a girl that was like she was twerking on a girl or something, and she's like bi, and then like I just found that as she's like not respecting me and stuff, right? As
Okay.
in the relationship and stuff, right? I mean, it's at a party, I understand
that. Is a big thing, though.
That is a big thing, yeah. And then like we went out and she was like expecting me to pay for her food, and I was like I'm sorry, based on what you
still
did.
I mean,
Mine
even
tastes
though
like
out of
cantaloupe.
respect, sometimes,
Cantaloupe
but
is what
if
it
you weren't
is.
that together for that long, I
This is
understand.
yummy.
Even though she shouldn't
I love it
expect
so
it
much
and
to
be
take that
dependent
shit.
on you,
Mhm.
even if she
No,
didn't
I'm
ask
taking
you,
that
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm trying to
I
see.
see that.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that's very
And then-
That's very overstepping her boundaries, which is I think that's what it is.
Mhm.
That really said it.
Yeah. But that's the thing I understand about this generation is that and just in general, like people aren't gonna be loyal and stuff. So like I don't really heavily rely on people that much. Like I've had like I would say like many girlfriends, and like I've learned a lot. So it's like now it's like my main thing is just power and stuff, right? If you're a girl, you come into my life and like you respect me as like a powerful man, then then I think that's perfectly fine.
I feel like if I got into a relationship with someone, I would let her know, like, I want you to be on this path with me. I want you to be just as powerful as me, and I will help you if I can.
I will never get into a relationship without talking to them about my future and how if they come into my life, that they're not gonna alter it and make it not happen in a way because of something.
What do you believe is an ideal relationship? Name
Like
all
a
the
good
foundation.
one?
Yeah, like what makes it a good one, and makes it
Foundation?
and what makes it long lasting.
Okay.
But if it's a ton of
So, I definitely believe for the structures of a relationship depend on communication and understanding the communication. Because if you're with someone and also patience, because you can't be in a relationship with, and especially love, don't settle. My ideal relationship would be someone. This is what I want to do. I want to settle with someone who I really is gonna love me for me and treat me with all like his love, and I'm gonna do the same thing, and we're just gonna both work up together, and if we go through ups and downs, we have to work through that together, and just
So it's really good.
know,
Yeah, it's
wanna
always
ride or
fair
die.
and stuff.
Absolutely.
Every time I have
So
friends.
A partner
it's
in
us
life.
versus
Partner in
the
crime
world,
as well.
not
That's the name of my movie. That's the name of my fucking movie. Us versus the world, bro.
Go
Dead
watch that
ass! I
shit.
swear to God, that's the name of the movie. Us versus the world.
Mhm.
I swear to God, because that is
It's
how I
like
see
why
relationships.
would you be with someone that you're against? Like you guys have to work together. That's
Yo,
the whole
say
part.
this to the camera. Let niggas know, bro.
Yeah.
Say it right now to the camera.
Stop. Oh
Cause you're actually speaking the truth. It's rare to find women that agree with like-minded things from men.
My what?
Like-minded men.
It's. I mean, not.
It's trying to build a
everyone-
common ground, you know?
It's not everyone. That's why everyone's different at the end of the day.
Uh-huh.
Not everyone sees everything from a different view.
Mhm.
Everyone has different point of views. So
Mhm.
that was my ideal relationship.
And that's a
So
great
his
idea.
can be different, hers can
Uh-huh.
be different, but yeah,
But if you share it, like the same ideal, it's also a good thing as well.
it is.
It could build a good friendship, you know.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Anything based off a foundation could turn
Yeah,
out
and
to be
I
really
think
good.
that a power couple can achieve a lot together.
Yeah, I agree with
Especially
you.
when they work together and not just apart, but together.
No, like
makes
imagine
it
like
stronger.
they make content together
You
and
can
stuff.
Really,
And well, I mean, would you say like making content together is like something you would ever do?
What?
Like let's say you and your boyfriend, like you guys
what
like
kind of
Like,
content?
like you guys
Be
prank
specific.
each other. It's like
Okay.
it's
That's-
like
yeah,
you would do that.
like
a
the
little
old
kid
shit,
shit,
like
but it's
the
cute.
YouTube thing.
Lance, you know
Like,
Lance?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I used to watch that all the time.
Like he freaking shoves
it
his
reaches a
hand.
young audience,
like,
and
shoves
if you
his fist
really
up
make
his
money
grandma's
on
These
it-
ass.
days, when you need a when you say content, you need to be way more specific, dog.
Honestly,
I was like, what kind
I
of
was like,
content?
yeah.
Like
He was like, "Are you guys
not
old
talking
about
about
that?"
He's
I
like-
was
like, what do you
"What
mean
kind of
that?
content?"
What are you implying,
It's
dog?
like on YouTube. Like Lance, he's like showing his fucking fist up his grandma's ass. Like I don't even know. That shit.
Niggas, I don't even know.
I don't know.
That is a really good idea.
Richard, remember that guy Jason Zog? He goes around Montclair pulling people's dicks.
What?
That's true.
Huh?
That's true.
What
I swear to
happened?
God. A guy, what's his name? Jason Zog.
Yeah.
He pulls dicks at parties.
Yeah.
He like
He like pulls it and then he like runs away. Yeah.
How does he pull it? Like through the pants?
yes, he like
Yeah.
grabs it and runs away.
He grabs.
He, like, yanks
goes
it.
for
Like,
the-
like takes a nice old grip.
Like a grip and then he just runs away.
Wow. Has that ever happened to you guys?
Fuck no.
Have you
No,
witnessed
no.
it?
If that happens to
We
me, that
witnessed
person will
it,
get
we
severely
witnessed it.
hurt.
Yeah.
But if that happens to me, the person will get severely hurt.
Oh yeah, I would fucking beat their ass.
Period. Slay.
Yeah.
Slay.
So let me ask you guys a question.
Oh, I love questions.
So would you, if someone was really being, I guess you could say mean, rude, but etc. Would you, like, and you guys are in obviously in a conflict where you guys are arguing or sending, like, you know, like you guys, it's getting pretty heated. Would you ever be the first to lay your hands on someone if it really got to that point?
No.
Or would you wait until someone hits you and you...
No.
I'll wait for somebody to hit me. I'll wait.
Me
I'll
too.
wait. Yeah.
In what situation, or like a relationship?
Any type
Oh,
of...
anything.
It
Oh,
goes for
yeah.
anything.
Yeah, if someone hit me, I'm gonna hit them back. Like, if
Unless
it really,
unless it's
But
threatening.
would
Unless
you
it's in a threatening
ever-
situation.
if it's like if it's like in a threatening situation,
Well,
I will
obviously,
put
if someone
brute
is coming
force.
for your life, you're gonna defend yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
But that's not what I'm saying, though.
So what are you saying?
Like I guess you can say a high school fight. Would you
Oh.
ever be the first to
No.
put fucking hands?
No.
No.
I got no reason to fight you, but if you want to fight me, shit, you throw the first punch, you're dead.
Exactly.
Like, I'm putting you to your ass
Exactly.
if you touch me.
I believe that.
I don't fuck around. Dead ass. Like, I'm not gonna walk away from the
But I
fight.
would
You
never-
push me, I push you, bitch.
Exactly.
That's what happened with Ivy.
I don't believe like you should ever lay your hands on someone. Like I don't believe in violence, but if someone
Absolutely
ever like touches me, I hate people. Like I will like get really angry because I just like why are you touching me? Like
Right.
just I don't like it's just why do people think they have the authority to go and do something and think that they have higher power what do
Right.
you think this is even solving? At the end of the day, it made you look bad because you're doing that, like doing this for probably a dumb reason. At the end of the day, it's like you're not really thinking, and I think it's like it has to do with adrenaline as well.
And dopamine,
Mhm.
Yeah.
especially dopamine. The
People
dopamine
just do
effect.
things for the rush of it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you
like
think
that
gangs
guy.
are all about?
He's at the parties.
And
but
sometimes even because they think that it's cool sometimes, or sometimes people are really going through it and that's how they.
Or how about we talk about like how that's like also a lot of gang violence, like a lot of stupid conflicts, like people getting killed over weed and shit, like just simple conflicts
That's
that
stupid.
are
That's
like
ridiculous.
launched because.
That's why you don't live in the hood, because people they're
Okay,
just
that's
like.
not a choice, dog. Like
Sometimes it's not a choice, and it's really unfortunate in some cases.
Why is it so hard to run out of the hood? You literally just run out and you like let's say you're like a 7-year-old kid and then like you go up to like you run up to Ridgewood. I think it's like an hour to walk from Patterson to Ridgewood,
what are they
and then you
gonna
knock on the door. You're like, adopt me. Like I almost got shot.
Bro,
Are you insane?
there is no, bro.
Not in high crime rates,
Are you insane?
especially low
Because
income.
the 7-year-old
If a
has
child
a,
comes
the
to my
7-year-old
house like
has
that,
a
I'm gonna
map.
be like, you're trying
He has
to
a
scare me.
GPS. That
And they're
could
gonna
be a
bring them
luring.
right
That
back
could
to
be a
the-
trafficking lure. That could also be. You could also be going to someone who's an actual like predator or danger. You don't know if you're
Right.
7-year-old. Whose house are you going to?
Right.
Who the fuck's house are you going to?
I hate
You'd go to the
thinking about shit
police
like that.
station. Being logical, he would go to a police station. But let's also be logical. How the fuck would he have a GPS, dog? How the fuck?
And bro would be 7.
They're gonna be like, fuck that
They're
7-year-old. We
bad.
don't care. He's just one 7-year-old out of like.
So wait,
8
in
billion.
what case would this be?
If someone just lived in the hood.
Yeah, like somebody lived in the hood, and then like the mom and the dad, they're like high
Well,
off
why
of
do you
heroin.
think they're living in the hood?
Yo, bro.
They
You
don't
were
have
so
a
out of
choice.
touch.
They don't have a choice. This is reality, and I don't think you understand the reality of what actually goes on.
Right now, we're just like. what
Because multiple times in this conversation already have I think
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
I think multiple times in this conversation you didn't really understand what the reality of the situation was.
Mhm.
So I think maybe you should step more into people's shoes and maybe think about the reality of what's actually occurring. Like what's going on actually, like facts though. So someone in the hood, like obviously they're there because something is going on where they don't have money or they were born into it, whatever, they're in a gang, like that's the trap house or whatever, like I don't know, but like that they can't just like run away from that.
Mm-hmm.
That's their home. They're stuck with that. So until they're either 18 or DIFUS comes and gets them, they can't do anything about it.
Yeah, that
And
makes
sometimes
sense.
they have to learn how to fight on their own
Oh.
and succeed on their own.
Yeah, but then there's obviously generational trauma and stuff, and it's like lack of like loopholes. I feel like they're born into that, but then they're also made to be a part of that. But then there's some people that actually get a sense of like good genetics, and then they're actually able to like level themselves up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's different for everyone. I mean, people who are born into wealth have it so easy.
Nepotism babies.
What does that mean?
Nepo babies. Like
oh,
Lily Rose
that's
Depp.
what it is.
Nepo baby, nepotism.
That's
Nepotism
what it
means
is?
like you're born, like let's say you're born Lily Rose Depp, Johnny Depp's daughter, and I forget her mother's name, but she was a French model and actress, so.
They were born into wealth.
Yeah.
And then they just
Like Kim
gained
Kardashian's
power.
kids, think about it.
Exactly. Well, she got famous because of her freaking
Yeah.
born
Who?
Uh-huh.
Who are we talking
About
about?
her
Uh,
sex tape.
Who are we talking
Kim
about?
K.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah.
But all of them
It's
wouldn't have
just
been
a
But
successful.
it was
sex
if
tape.
obviously
wasn't for the
because
show.
she was already known, so that's why
Yeah.
She
it
was
got
also
popular.
Paris Hilton's best friend.
Oh,
Yeah, word.
Friends with Snooki.
She was just friends with a lot of people.
Because she was wealthy, and they were all wealthy. So
What do you think about like Hailey not Hailey Bieber? What are their names? Gigi Hadid, Bella Hadid, the Hadids.
I don't know
Also
much,
Nepo
but
babies.
I think they were born into it as well. Actually no. No,
You don't
my
think so?
mom told me. I think that because she was like telling me, she was like on the phone with me.
I
She
think
was
you're
like,
thinking of the
she's
Beavers,
like,
Haley.
no, you're gonna be
Who
just
keeps
because
saying
Gigi Hadid is
Is that you?
native or something. So she was like,
It's like you that
she
say-
told
that
her
keeps saying
story.
Dude, hold on.
She told her story where she was like, my mom told me this, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but that she rose from nothing and they both like started becoming famous.
That she's fucking funny. That's a lie. Her mother
Really?
was a famous like on a reality show and like a model or something.
Like
and
I thought it was from nothing.
no, that's the whole like meme.
Or
like
maybe
her
it was
mom
just
was
like quick. Oh,
her mom was like, it was like a whole meme about that. And like
Maybe
her
my mom fucking
that was
was
like the eat one ramen a day, eat one ramen a day, Gigi. That was like that meme.
No.
That's Yolanda, the mom.
The mom.
Yeah, so it's, I think you're thinking of a different girl or different.
No, it was my mom.
Okay,
Maybe she
so
was-
no, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. But I definitely think people are born into freaking wealth habits.
No,
So
no, no.
easy,
You know,
bro.
my ex
Let's
was
take a
actually
break.
gonna come. Remember, like the girl.
But they will not. But they are kind of. I think that
Let's take a break.
sometimes wealthy
Take
people
5.
Yeah, my back hurts.
I'm back.
Wealthy
are
people are.
lonely in some way.
Yeah, they are.
Because I think that like they want to actually experience how it feels to work for the money.
Mhm.
Like and not have the money or something. So I think in some way sometimes it could be like that. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yo,
No,
take-
no, my ex was actually gonna come here and stuff, and we were gonna do like the interview with her, but I don't know. Today she didn't answer my phone. I don't know what the fuck she's doing, but yeah, I'm still cool with her and stuff. Like she always asks me like, oh, let's hang out, oh, let's date again and stuff, right? Because like, you know what I mean?
Is that the one we were talking about?
Yeah, because she realizes like that's the thing, like when we broke up and stuff, like I wasn't all obsessed about her. I was like, I'll give you your space, that's it. You know what I mean? Like I respect a girl's
course.
space. You know, I don't
That's
be
how it
getting
should
like
be.
clingy or attached or anything, and then like you know she likes
I
me and
think
stuff.
space in a relationship is always
It's
it's
So
also
and we hung out every single day.
Sometimes it's
Wait,
needed.
hold on. Алло, 15 минут, еще 15 минут, okay? 15 minutes. Okay. That's the thing, like, you know, like me and her were spending time every single day, and I feel like that like mentally both drained us very, very much, right? So like that's like the thing. You know, just keeping a distance and stuff. But then like I saw I think she was like she's like bye, and she's like
yeah,
fuck,
distance
fucking
grows the heart fonder.
It does. It does.
Because it's proven. I literally, if I don't talk to someone, they will literally come. Like it's just proven, and even I do it. Like
I mean, that's how I feel right
and
now.
I try
literally.
not to because sometimes it's just really hard, and it's just like fuck. Like okay, I guess.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
No, like
Yeah.
yeah, like I like yeah.
They
Ooh.
always come back,
What was it?
especially when you're not giving the attention that they're used to, or something.
Even
You
white
know?
boys.
It's just like
I feel like you have a very powerful aura, you know.
thank you.
No problem.
I'm a Leo.
I'm Libra.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh wow.
What type of vibes do you think
I'm a lion.
Yeah.
So basically-
I've been
basically
very
you just like
close
white
friend.
boys,
Yeah,
white
she's
boys.
my ex. She's a Leo. My ex. She's a
Basically-
Leo and stuff.
basically
like
Yeah.
Leo.
I mean, I like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
personally, like,
And,
That's why
Butterfly.
she's freaking mean.
Yeah, me too, literally.
No, I mean I'm meaner than her.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Black
not
women are the
mean,
best
but
men.
oversteps because she
I
has a
know.
high,
I
you
mean,
know,
that's not true.
like high expectations.
You met the wrong black
No,
kid.
And then,
it's not
um,
true.
So have I.
Yeah, you met
Yeah,
I make
you
sure
met
I
the
have
wrong
no
culture.
expectations.
You don't know about that.
Yeah.
You don't
Because
know
I
about
can't
Jamaicans.
There's too many white dudes that
You don't know about
Yeah, you make
Jamaicans.
sure. Yeah, keep talking.
I can't expect something and then like I don't want to set expectations because if I do that then it's gonna make me think something of someone, and at the end of the day if those expectations may stay through my head and it's just I think that it's really hard to be in a relationship with someone who has high standards.
Oh yeah, 100%. So many girls that have such high standards and stuff. It's like,
More
oh,
than it should
get. Yeah,
For
I know.
example,
And like
I
no,
think
because
there's a bare minimum and
Uh-huh.
what you're supposed to be doing.
I
but
want
What
a
do you It's the bare minimum.
I
for a
no,
woman
no,
to
no.
do.
I want a genuine connection that's more than just the money. Like that's the
Of
thing.
course.
Like that's the thing. Me and my
Money
ex like.
doesn't even have to be a part of it. It's love.
Exactly, and I have so many girls around
I
me,
got
like
nothing else to
literally,
say.
like they've told me, like, oh
I
yeah,
got nothing
pay
to
for
say.
me,
She's
do
10 for
this,
10
and
for
then like
the
I'm
field
gonna
goal. She's
use you and
perfect for
stuff.
mine.
I mean, we're talking about it like realistically and stuff. Like yeah, like
All
you know, sometimes
All
there's no other
retakes.
point than just being rich and getting money, right? But like I feel like it's more than just that, you know.
Yeah.
Like yeah, I feel like it's more than just that.
Yo, let me be in a fucking movie.
I will.
Can we be in your movie?
You will.
Richard?
No.
Fuck you.
Can I be?
Yes.
I'll literally be so good.
Wait, are you still like filming us?
It's hard for me to. No, it's not hard.
Do
It's
you
not-
need
if you give me a
cast
whole fucking
members?
packet, it's not. I can't memorize it.
If it's not from the packet.
No, I have to do it as we go because I can't. I won't.
All right.
You can't give me a whole ass freaking thing and expect me to.
All right. I'll
Damn,
let,
you missing it out, bro.
actually, you know what? Give me your phone number and I'll send you all the
We're
details.
in the same group chat.
Okay, I'll let you know.
Oh, you're in the
Send
party
me the
group chat, right?
Of course, that's
Oh,
how you
yeah.
know me.
Yeah,
Richard. You know what?
So what made you want to open that account?
Remember, like, every
what
I
account?
got, I got all of you.
My East Coast parties?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, just to like make more connections and stuff, and like I feel like you know, like the more people I have around me, like the luckier I am and stuff, right? So like the harder I work,
You're gonna be in
and
the
like the luckier I get with
Me too.
what type of people I can
So
meet
are
and
you guys
everything.
open to go to raves?
Stop.
Raves?
Yes.
Yo,
Raves, yes.
Oh my god, really? We out.
Oh my god.
Where though?
I had to get those chewing
What
things
raves?
because if you don't chew, like you have to get the two like spacers, almost like
Where
literal, like
are the raves?
Where?
Yeah.
Wow.
What's up with this nigga, bro?
yo, like that shit dead pissed me off. Like I've been
What?
said that. Like I've been said that, and then last time you said that, I dead hit you across the head. So
No, you didn't.
I hit
What
Adam
was
across
that?
the head.
What
That
was
was
that?
it. It was
Vic,
Vic,
Adam.
how do you, Danny, how do you say it?
Vic.
I'm so sick of that. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick
No,
of
it's
it.
just him
It's
saying
so
Vic.
annoying. It's so annoying. It's my name. They just do that. It's annoying.
What's your name?
Victoria.
Vic.
That,
Victoria.
Victorious.
They do that. They do that constantly. It's so annoying.
That is annoying.
No, Richard. You know I
He
have
said
like
it first,
I
That's the
okay?
only time I've done
Richard,
it.
I have the slightest small soft spot for you in my heart compared to like all of the other people in that friend group, and you better keep it. So be quiet.
What raves do you go to? Where are they located? I don't even know where they're.
Mexico.
Shit.
New York, of
All
course.
right.
York.
New York City, right? Like
All
yeah.
that OG.
I go to New York like every other weekend.
That's
I
cool.
love New York. I'm gonna be there.
I love the city.
That's cool.
I see you in New York.
Yeah.
Stop reminding
We
me
can
of, like,
film
the
in the
pictures
city.
look cute.
We can film in the city.
No, I literally am a city girl. I love the city. I'm
Me
gonna make
too.
sure I have
City
a-
girls winning, bitch. We Yo, let me see the glasses, bro.
Oh my god,
This is
no.
Why not? Yo, there was like, hell, Richard, look, bro.
No, but I be raving in I haven't been to one yet, but I have a whole I have something that tells me of all the underground clubs and raves anywhere except New Jersey.
That's
You
fine.
know.
I'll be going to. There's some in New York. There's some in New
Where you
York.
go?
Bronx. Bronx is
Where you
popping. I don't even know. I just be going with people like
Oh.
dead ass.
Yeah.
Just everywhere,
Right.
everywhere.
Right.
I mean, I could tell you at
Is
least.
it like a rave or a club?
Like no, there's an actual rave every year that's in I think June, and it's in New York. It's
Right.
I don't think it's in Brooklyn.
You ever been in a
It's
club?
not.
Bronx.
Yes.
How
Yeah.
do you get in? You have like a fake ID?
Well, at the time, it was in Atlantic City, and it was kind of it was like a pop up thing, and like I some home 18, but some Highlands 21. But the raves and the underground clubs, they're all underground. That's
No,
why.
you know what me
like
and
the
him did?
basement,
Right.
fucking yo. If I pull it
Orchidea
up right
on
now,
Mark?
we'll see.
We went to the
Look.
we went to the
I
beach
love
together
this
and we
app.
started a fire.
Because it really tells me about everything.
Yeah,
Like,
we went
like
like
if
a-
I went to, if I looked up a
we just
pizza,
started a fire. We had
I wanna go to
marshmallows.
at
We were
least
sitting
one
around the
birthday.
I gotta
fire.
see
There
it.
was,
You made s'mores?
Like honestly.
yeah, we made s'mores. It was actually really fun,
New
yo.
York. Oh, the bunker, bro. Y'all know about the bunker? Like, this shit is crazy. Like, and it's all techno too. Like, it be techno and like.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I went to one with Rob.
And I love techno. Like, that's why I'm so.
I'll work out to
excited.
techno music.
I just got my fucking fake, and I'm like, I'm out. Oh my god.
That's
No, I
what's
didn't.
up.
Where'd you get your fade?
What?
Where'd you get your fade?
When?
Where?
Where my friend?
What
Hunter.
size is this
My
jacket?
boy.
This is a big looking jacket.
I thrifted it. But if you need, let me know. He's taking
Yo,
orders
can I
right
try
now.
this one?
60 only.
Yeah, I do.
60 only.
Yo, give me
Can I
a
try it
strap
on?
on.
I'm gonna try it on.
Yeah.
That jacket. It's a nice
Add
one.
mine and then I'll send you.
I have a
this.
leather jacket. But I don't know where it went.
Yeah, but.
No, go here. Go
And
here.
it won't take a while.
Oh.
Like, it'll take up to a
Got
month, maybe even a month and a half. But
Yeah, I
not
got
more.
it. I
Yeah.
don't care. I mean, I need.
It'll take her a month to add you on Snapchat. There's like a process.
Wait. Which one? Is it this one?
This is the
That
first
one.
one.
First one.
Wait, what was it?
No, I think you just suck.
Vic.
Sorry.
Or
I
Victoria.
met a
That's not
girl
your
named
name.
Victoria.
Why
and
is it
her
your
Snapchat
name?
name was
What's your
Victorious.
name?
Well, that's my other friend. Well, I have two names.
Oh.
Yo,
Well,
so
I'm
I'm
not-
gonna send you him and let him know that Susie sent you his snap for a fake ID, and then he got you.
How much is it?
60. Yo, I'm like,
I mean, I just.
Oh,
Yo,
it's
I don't
60?
even think there's
Wow.
people there.
I know, but you posted this.
The
right?
CIA gonna
Yeah.
get us, bro.
No, I get
It's okay,
views
I'm
after
not
the
seeing
video.
it.
It's a lot of views. So
Say
especially because
What's
like
your
Don't
YouTube
put the
channel?
energy in there.
it's
Ah.
full no East
Allah.
Coast record.
praise.
That's what I made it.
How many subscribers?
Almost 100 now. I used to have another YouTube
Oh.
channel. Actually, I almost had 1,000, but they banned me because apparently I was like spamming content or something.
What?
Yeah, and it was like a one strike thing that I was spamming content. I was like, wow, yo, they're so strict. They're making it so hard for people to.
Right.
Yeah, one strike. I think it's because I was promoting crypto. It's like about Dogecoin and shit, you know?
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So it's like, I tried to appeal that shit, but it's like, yo, YouTube and shit, like, it's very hard for you to, like, get more popular and shit nowadays.
Honestly, it's very easy for you to get popular on TikTok.
On TikTok.
TikTok's
TikTok,
great.
yeah.
Uh,
I
YouTube's
have-
algorithm
I have
isn't
over
the same.
10 million likes on my TikTok and over
Wow.
40,000
It's
followers.
really easy.
How about you?
honestly. I have
What's your
two
TikTok?
TikTok accounts.
It's _Danny.
But honestly, lately I've been getting a lot of like up to like 1,000 views
Mm-hmm.
and like not more than like 150.
I love how
likes.
with these podcasts.
You can search my
it goes from
TikTok, it's
But I
questions to
have
just
like
conversation.
1.7k followers.
Oh,
What was the question?
No, because if you
and
look
on
at
Insta, I have the same.
if you look at what I'm doing, I'm playing it the very smart way. So search up my TikTok and put in _Danny. Like I don't just post like content of my face. I don't even post my face. I'm like posting like trending things. Like,
yeah, well,
like
that's what gets
little
you famous.
news stories, right? Like
I'm
And
about
those.
to stop your account right now.
And being hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No cap. Anyways,
Da, 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 da,
so we
da.
came to an end here.
No, we could keep talking. I don't know.
This was a great conversation.
No, it's like that's like the main thing
No, I
and
told
stuff.
y'all I was ready for
The
it
face.
all.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Like yeah, I feel like
I love
that.
having deep conversations.
that's the thing. Like that's the thing that me and my best friend. Let me tell you,
Fuck.
me and my best friend, we share this bond and
You know
stuff
that.
where it's like, you know, we set our ego aside and we're kind of just able to like grow together, right?
Excuse me,
So
bruh.
it's like,
That's exactly what you
Not
have to do
your
in a
bra.
relationship.
huh?
That's exactly what you have to do in a relationship.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Let your ego.
it's like I
You
like.
can't let your ego. ever
Sometimes
get
I
in the way.
admit like I might be stressed out over something and everything and then you know like I may be stressed out but then like I see him and stuff and it's like both of our stress goes away. Like I don't even know how to explain that.
Hey. That
Yo put the phone up. Let's make a TikTok together. Let's make a TikTok together.
doesn't make sense. Let me see.
me see.
Yo.
Yeah, I blow it up for no reason, yo.
That is ridiculous. For no reason. That is so fucking cool. Bro, the whole
Wait. Let me read it.
Did you
It says.
That's crazy, but you got a lot.
It says, did you know?
You still got a
Mix
lot.
2 pinch of salt and 2 teaspoons of coconut.
Listen, guys, I'll give you advice.
Wait.
Stupid.
about me?
Mix 2
Mix 2 pinch of salt and
2 tablespoons of coconut water. Soak your fingertips in it for 15 minutes, then wash it off with warm cloth. This helps grow nails 2 times faster, healthy, and strong.
Wait, I wanna see.
People are attracted to simplicity. Listen, that's the thing I've been learning is that people are attracted to simplicity, and like when you try to make something overcomplicated, then like that's like not a good thing. But when you make it, дай мне еще 10 минут. Я обещаю, мы уйдем, окей?
I'm back. It's my house. Richard. Даня, ты не понял или что? Я хочу отдыхать.
5 минут.
5 minutes and go home right now. Ты что, не понял?
Я понял.
Ты меня обманываешь. Я сейчас сама их выгоню. Ты мне сказал 15 минут. Enough, окей?
Окей.
Я тебе сказала, идешь вместе с ним. Быстро, я хочу отдыхать.
Окей, хорошо.
Это my house, my rules, окей?
5 минут.
It's not funny, okay? Go in your house, not in my house. It's not respect to me.
Huh? Daddy got a crib?
I love you.
Daddy, you got a crib?
And the line.
Daddy, you got a crib? She said, go to your house, not my house.
You just got
Okay.
I'll call police.
She's joking.
No, she's not.
She's not.
No, Richard's gonna get arrested, but we're all gonna be fine.
No, what? I'll get arrested too,
That's
bitch.
so fucked up.
Why? Enough.
Okay. I think she wants us to leave.
We could. Nah, she always gets like this and stuff.
No.
But yeah, we could start going.
Like,
We could start going. Wait, what? We can start going. Yeah.
I'm confused.
I think we
No,
need,
what
like,
you just said about me getting arrested, why?
Why?
Cause you're black.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm joking, bro. Like it's not that serious.
yeah.
Is this
Ha 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 ha
Just
ha.
joking.
Ha ha ha. Yeah.
Anyways, so we out?
Okay.
Okay.